Hello. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hopefully we don't sound too quiet. I actually remembered this time to turn the gain on. So hopefully we're not sounding quiet.
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
Why does it do that? It didn't used to do that. It didn't used to... I've always had like an oops thing in the background. Oh. Hold on. I'm fucked up. I'm broken. Hold on, I'm broken? I thought I launched this.
Did you forget something?
Yeah, I'm just a little broken. Hold on.
Do we need to reset?
Okay. I'm not broken anymore. It's okay.
You sure?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm no longer broken. You saw nothing.
Uh-huh.
My jaw was definitely working correctly. I don't know what anyone was talking about. Everything was working just fine. Nothing was weird. Ah! Oh, there's gonna be so many resubs going on today.
Oh no, hype train.
We held a funeral for you and everything. You were just faking it for insurance money, weren't you? Oh no, you figured me out. But hello everyone, I missed you. I was gone for so long. Oh, I'm making myself bigger. I didn't mean to do that.
Is that the right size? No, you're gonna have to click off.
I can't remember if this is the right size or not. I am too far over. Am I too big? If I made myself too big. How tiny can I?
Itty bitty.
Itty bitty. Okay, guys. We're ready, right? This is exactly how we want to play. Thank you for the resub, Balloons, for the 48 months. Bring forth the duckies. Yes, all the duckies. And then Windhoof, thanks you for the resub for the 56 months.
You're welcome.
For the stream. Kenny will be the cursor. Yeah, I'll just have to move me around as I'm doing things. Oh no, did it break the love?
I think you broke it. You have to reset the love.
Did I break it? Oh wait, it's so... It does not know where I am. It is so off. Huh. It's there. Is the love tiny too? What's happened?
Was it this one?
Oh,
there we go.
that's the duckies, yeah. Oh, the duckies worked. Oh, why is this... Oh, what the heck is going on here? Hold up. Why is this not right? Can this be reset, please? Does this... Okay, I didn't fix everything, I guess. I didn't fix everything. The duckies are so tiny. So I couldn't see the love because...
The love was too tiny, but the ducks...
Yeah, that was the large ducks. That was the giant duck, so it's comparable to the size in which I am. It scales based off of my size.
Oh my god,
so the big ducks. The big ducks are... Wait, does that mean... Hold on. Hello? Oh. So what if we... Okay, it didn't really seem much bigger.
Okay, it's not that stream.
Wait.
Oh no, you're gonna do the...
Ooh. Okay, so they scale within reason.
Oh, we don't want that. We don't want reasonable. We want unreasonable. Now you're having fun with the...
What if I just streamed like this and this was the screen the entire time? Man, we're discovering all sorts of fun things today. Yeah, we're really learning right now. We're learning some things. God, get me back to the right size though.
Yeah, now you gotta figure out which is the right size.
This is where I probably should have the shit like actually like buttoned in. Okay, hold on.
No.
Hold on.
There she is. Big one more time. Fill up this screen.
Oh my god! Oh, that was great. Oh man, that was good. That was fantastic. That needs to be clipped forever. That was great. Oh, give me back to the right size. Oh man, but I'm back. You know, this is what happens. This is what happens when you're gone for too long. You know, I had to test that. It needed to be tested. It did. It needed to be tested. And the answer was that it was great. It was a 10 out of 10.
10.
10 out of 10.
Oh,
my eyes itchy though.
What are you doing to your eye?
Okay, but I had I had a game that was going to be my solo game. And then Wind reminded me last night that he doesn't have to work today because holiday. And I was like, oh, because the thing I was going to have to give up for the rest of like the next 2 weeks was the fact that we couldn't stream on Fridays because we had appointments and shit.
Or at least we'll find out if they call a little later. But at this point,
yeah, I'll say something like, at this point they would have called and been like, why are you there? But no, it's holiday, it's closed.
It's Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday, so
the postal office is closed. Wind, when are you reviving your model?
the one I was drawing and then lost when the hard drive died. That might be a while.
Yeah, I probably need to just get the image of what it looked like and do it myself. I could probably get it done pretty quickly if I just put my mind to it.
I mean, I just have to have the determination.
Because pretty much once I finally was feeling well enough, I was working on Jinxie's model a little. Because I was finally like feeling like I wasn't dying as much, that I could actually sit at the computer and do stuff a little bit. But I didn't have the mind capacity to like function past a point. So I was like, I'm just gonna draw. I'm just gonna work on model shit because that's better than like my brain just being like, kill me now.
Oh, Misty is...
Oh, we've been mean to Misty. She doesn't have access to the window. She's sad kittying over by the window. Like, please. So here we see resurrected Kinney, not quite like Jesus, since Jesus only needed 3 days to respawn, but 2 weeks are fine as well. Yep, it took me 2 weeks to respawn. I died and it took 2 weeks. So, Kenny, how are you feeling? How are you feeling being back? Or to being back?
I've died over 3 months ago.
I'm feeling a lot better. I could definitely feel it. My voice is being a little weird. My voice is still being a little weird. I constantly have this feeling like I'm gonna cough, but I don't. So that's gotten a little better. Because before I was just coughing, I couldn't stop it. In the line of like Lunos and everyone, like obviously my parents were first getting sick. I got sick literally the night of my birthday. And then proceeded to die. And then Lunos got sick. Not far after. So I am the one to feel the wellest the first because I was the one that got it first. Yep, you missed us messing with the duckies and my size. We unlocked so much new information that Nerf missed. when we actually realized that like the hearts turned into almost nothing. It didn't affect me as well. Yeah, well, that's like Jess got sick too. Jess is sick right now too. Jess got a cold last week. Pretty much right before Wednesday, Jess got sick too. So I'm not exactly sure what Wednesday is going to be. It might not be a stream at all. But Thursday is a-okay. I have been okayed. I've been okayed that it is a-okay. Now we gotta see. Okay, hold on. Okay, I will allow.
We don't need to see the... No, Nerf was late. Just...
I am tiny. Tuckify me, guys. Tuckify me, I'm tiny!
Bam. They all
That's
missed.
the sub, though. We need the ducky cannon.
You want the ducky cannon?
I think I need to make myself a smidge bigger so it actually, like, reads me, because I think part of the problem is it stops reading me.
All the tiny duckies.
Oh my god, that was great! That was just like, it looked like flies were freaking going all over my screen. Oh my god, that is so funny. Hello, creation! We're taking a long time getting started. We're getting very sidetracked. It almost looked like snow. It looked like there was like freaking flies all over my screen or something. It was crazy looking. Oh. But yeah, I have a new game to play. It came out last week while I was dead. So I'm going to play it and then we're going to go to Locomotive. And then maybe finally all the other games that are just sitting forever as a less... I'm interested to play it, but it's not as like, oh my god, I'm gonna play it, like these ones. I think I heard Lotus's wicked laughter. It might have picked it up. My microphone is boosted to be able to hear Wind and I better. So there's a chance that Lunas was loud enough that it picked her up. I don't know. Lunas, did you hear yourself? Did you get assaulted by your own laughter? If so, I feel like that also needs to be clipped. That Lunos was loud enough that it picked her up. If Lunos was actually heard laughing in the background through the window from her room, that needs to be clipped. It needs to be clipped, guys. We have so many clipped moments that need to be done today. All right. I want to start a new game. Well, that's weird.
What?
This is broken. Look at what I have and look at what Stream has.
How did you break the game already?
I don't know.
I'm gonna have to reset.
Go back. exit to main menu. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Jump scare.
I just had to use the OBS screen to make it work so I could see what I needed to hit. It's fine. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, now I'm seeing the same thing as everyone else now.
All right.
Yeah, we're just, yeah, nope, that was just me checking the sound. Nothing happened. I literally just messed with the sound. Okay. December 6th, 1998.
The plane that crashed last night just outside of Pittsburgh is now known to have been the private jet of the Roottree Corporation. Local aviation authorities have speculated, based on the pilot's final communication, that the winter storm and heavy winds played a significant role in the crash. On board were multiple family members, including corporate president Carl Roottree and his daughters, the Roottree
Why is that art and he's real? What? Why did they make him art too?
Again, for those of you just joining us, the Roottrees are dead.
Oh no.
The Roottrees are dead. Alright, lay down, Jinxie.
Lay down.
I know it's late, but I'm guessing you've seen the news. In addition to dealing with the grief, the Roottree company's lawyers are scrambling. Everything's about to change. Anyone proven to be a blood relative is about to get much richer. I'm here to ensure everyone is accounted for.
Hello, shadowy monster.
At sorting out complicated family trees. A genealogy genie, as it were. I'm going to give you a quick test. Pass, and I can promise you the job of a lifetime.
Okay. Alright. Complete the family tree. So first it's the Roottree sisters. Siblings are in order of their birth, so the oldest to the youngest. Alright, alright. Okay, Kenny, good news. Ooh, what's the good news? Sleuth! I don't know, it just said sleuth on big letters on my screen. Examine my evidence. Is it that the server is open backed up? Or am I just pouring salt on the wound? I'm sorry if I'm pouring salt on the wound. Hey! They refilled your meds! That's good! Okay, I guess I just poured salt on the wound. I'm sorry. But that's good that they got your meds refilled. I know you were very angry about that. Jinxie and I were having a rage session about how shitty doctors are. I'm gonna go cry now. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pour salt on the wound. I'm sorry, Jinxie. Examine my evidence. Search the internet for clues. Fill in the names. Fill in the applications. Fill in the photos. Okay, so the eldest daughter is married to somebody. So we need to find the sisters. Evidence. What evidence do we have? A picture. The person who hired you gave you this photo with a note attached. This was taken during the shoot of the Roottree Sisters Got Milk ad. Okay. I've tracked down a test photo from before they painted the fake mustaches on, which I thought would be more appropriate considering the circumstances. The ad copy reads, "You might recognize our faces from the magazines you're reading, or you might recognize our names from the candy bar you're eating. Being a Roottree is a full-time job, but so is growing up. That's why calcium found in milk is important. Plus, you can't make chocolate without it." Okay.
Alright.
Okay, so we're taking their pictures from this picture.
So we
Can I
have
zoom in?
a whatchamacallit.
Well, I have a feeling she's the youngest.
Because she's short?
No, she just looks a lot younger than the rest of them.
Wow.
Age-wise, she just looks younger. Got milk? Yep. Can you leave Jinxie alone? I didn't mean to. Yeah, Jinxie, get on it. Get married already. Jeez. I didn't mean to. All right, so then we have our computer. We have the welcome the TXT. I can't. The world is against you.
Let's see. Welcome to the information superhighway. Thanks for purchasing a new Cashew PC. It's 1998. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's equipped with a 56K modem, which is fast enough to access any site on the World Wide Web. Be sure to print it out with your high-end color laser printer or burn a music CD to listen to later.
Can we play Minesweeper?
It doesn't look like there's any games, sadly.
Damn it.
If you want to revisit a search result, be sure to use the history feature. Okay. Cashew PCs are not edible. Do not try to eat your computer.
Oh, dang it.
Just so everyone know. I already picked one. Excuse you, Puck. Yes, PJ. Oh.
All right.
Not that I can marry him anyway, stupid healthcare. Why would PJ be your first choice? Because it obviously can't be your actual fiance. Like, duh. That would be too obvious.
All right. First, we got to go to the game store, and we'll. Oh yeah, that's the noise.
We're connected.
Yay!
Does it change? Oh no, that's the same thing. I have no notifications.
So I heard about this little game called Baldur's Gate. It's based on this. It's based on the D&D stuff. You want to get it and play it? It's called Baldur's Gate.
I'm having flashbacks. Yep, all the flashbacks.
Let's see, we can play Half-Life.
Oh, you were looking at games that came out in 98? Is that what you're doing?
Baldur's Gate 1 came out in 98, so...
All right, the original Baldur's Gate came out in 19...
You want to play that on stream?
Carl Roottree was the president of the Roottree candy family. His daughters are also eulogized, not euthanized.
Wow.
When did Deus Ex first come out?
Deus Ex.
The original one.
Let's see. Not in 98. You gonna... Oh.
I'm actually typing in Roottree Sisters. There's a lot of inquiry that focus on the Roottree Sisters modeling career. You come across an unofficial Roottree fan site seemingly curated by a teenager. It is neon pink with purple text and is hard to read unless you highlight the words. The webmaster writes... Ryan? Rania? I don't know how you say that name. They all have names that start with R. Is the most famous because she's the oldest and got married to TMS. Riley is the smartest, and Rose... So this is probably Raina, then. If it's Riley and Rose, then it's probably Raina. The H is silent.
Let's see.
What version of D&D would you like to learn for the original Baldur's Gate? Yeah, which D&D version would have been? That would have been Baldur's Gate. The base.
Oh my god, you guys are giving me too much things to look up right now.
Is it MySpace?
Is it 2000?
Jinxie says it's 2000s. That
Deus Ex.
Deus Ex. That does sound about right.
Okay.
You might think they are rich just because they are models, but their dad is also the president of a candy company, and their mom, Brenda, is a fashion designer. They do modeling for her brand, Root. I eat Roottree candy all the time. My favorite is Maple Crisp, and I try to dress in plaid Root clothes like Riley does in most of the posters. Someday I want to get my ears pierced like Rose. Okay, Riley likes to wear plaid.
I'm guessing that Baldur's Gate is either going to be 3rd or 4th edition, but...
So this is Riley. So I bet this is Rose and this is Raina or whatever her name is.
I was looking at games specifically coming out in 1998. Like the X-Files game. Oh god, it gives you all the names?
It looks like so I could just put Root in to get at least down to the roots.
Oh god, that's...
Okay, Riley was probably the middle sister. Oh, well, actually, who has their ears pierced? Oh, no, this is Rose. So this is... Okay, never mind. This is Rose. So we know Ryan is the oldest. I still think Rose is the youngest, though. Wait, I think she said Rose? Oh, God, I've already forgotten. Yeah, Rose. Okay.
Oh god, guys, we gotta stop everything. Blue's Birthday Adventure came out this year. Let's go.
Okay, so assuming, yeah, because she's the oldest. Rose is the middle child. Okay, I can read. It's fine.
So...
Where...
Could you just type in Rose in the, you put an H in there?
No, she has an H in her name.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
For Rose?
Yeah, her name is Rose with an H. Obviously, you weren't actually reading the page we were looking at.
No, Chat and I got stuck in looking at...
How do I get her name to show up? Rose. 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 Rose? Middle child with earrings. Okay. Can I get that to do it over here now? Riley is the youngest. Why is Rose not showing? Oh, because... No. No. Her name is still Rose. Even if her last name changed, her first name's still Rose, unless she changed her name. I wonder if Rose changed her name. Hold up. Can I add Rose? Roottree. Is not popular as her older sister, but is very well known. Lumped together with the sisters, unfortunately, resources for herself, just leading different researches. Okay. I guess we could look up Root. Okay. Yeah, Rose. They just keep saying her name is Rose. But... But when I typed in Rose, nothing came up.
It's weird that nothing comes up.
Yeah, because the other two names came up no problem. It'd be Raina's name that I thought would have issues because she's the one that got married but kept her name, it looks like. Blue's Clues!
Yep, 1998.
1998 was Blue's Clues?
Well, a game.
A game for Blue's Clues? There was
Yes.
a game for Blue's Clues. I was so busy trying to figure out what the heck was going on there that I completely missed everything that was being talked about.
Yeah. It's okay, Chat and I were talking about stuff.
I'm glad. I've tuned back in. I tuned him out. I'm sorry, guys. I tuned Wind out completely while I was trying to figure that out. Yeah. The one sister has... So this is Rose, which is the middle child. So youngest, oldest, middle child. Brenda is the mother. Oh! It appears that Brenda Roottree, the mother and head designer, appears on one cover holding her daughter Rose in 1985. The site says this was the only time her daughter was ever listed by her birth name, Carly. Carly.
So Rose is Carly.
Rose is...
You sure it has a CH?
Oh. Sorry, I'm just writing it like everything else. Carly. Because I think the dad's name is Carl. Or maybe I'm making that up.
So you said...
Yeah, Carl. Okay, so middle daughter... Middle daughter was named after the father.
Okay.
But then they don't call her that, they call her Rose.
Did you say that the middle child also wore plaid or something?
No. Riley wears plaid. Rose is the middle child. Rose has the pierced ears. So Rose is actually Carly. And the plaid wearer is the main sister. And so I was right about her being the youngest sister.
Yeah, the other way, isn't it? Isn't it like youngest to oldest?
No, oldest to youngest.
Oh,
It's
okay. I
listed
didn't
right
see that at the bottom.
It's listed right here.
Well,
Yeah, but I hope
see it?
Nina's gonna feel better hopefully soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. I can actually look at my room. Interesting.
What kind of room? Riot Girl.
Riot Girl. Okay, a poster. Mystery Comics. Tales of Suspense.
15 cents.
Okay, and that's where I could write things.
That's where you can put your notes.
Oh, it looks like I can
Oh, music.
Oh. Interesting. I can change it. Oh, this one says it's royalty-free music.
Good idea to get those.
Yeah, let's put the royalty-free music on just in case the other one is gonna give us issues. Is there anything else?
Licensed under Creative Commons.
Yeah, I don't know. Alright, well I guess we'll put that one on because that one says it's free. Okay. So now we need to try to figure out information. Okay, so Rhina Roottree.
So
So are they all just models?
So license under Creative Commons means a work is protected by copyright but can be used by others under certain conditions. Creative Commons is a free organization that provides standardized licenses for copyright owners. So it depends on... yeah.
Okay, so this seems to just be... so maybe they're just all models? Maybe the answer to the question is they're just all models.
Maybe. How do you know when it's right? That didn't go through.
Oh, that did not go through.
So now you have to figure out who...
Figure out what's incorrect. Well, we don't know how the spouse's name.
Yeah, we gotta
Other
figure
than married to TMS. Okay, who's TMS? TMS. Abbreviation for the 90s teenage heartthrob Tommy Mark Sheridan. First credited role as Thomas Sheridan was on the soap opera called Times Marches Onward. He skyrocketed to popularity after his starring role on the sitcom Brother Trouble. Since the end of Brother Trouble, he's often been seen on the cover of tabloids for his supposed drug use, and more recently, his relationship with Raina Roottree. After their short engagement, they were married in 1997, when she was only 19 and he was 23. All right.
So TMS, Tommy.
Oops. Maybe I have to put in Thomas?
Tommy Mark Sheldon.
Thomas? There we go. Figure out what's incorrect.
So let's say their roles. They're probably not all models.
Okay, so we might need to find out more information about... okay. I think they're rich just because they're models. Unless there was extra information on the root site. Main clothing for kids from toddlers to teenagers, although their website is down, probably due to increased web traffic. You'll find countless retailers attempt to advertising clothing towards the targeting audiences. One of them has this to say: we spied the Roottrees looking hella fly on catalogs, magazines, and posters. Now you can be like Riley, Rose, and Raina. You also come across a website from a collector of clothing catalogs. Apparently Root has released 2 catalogs per year every year since 1984. Raina appeared on almost all of them. There is only one on the Webster considering... okay, and that was the one where she's the mother's holding Carly, and that's her birth name.
Right.
Okay, so Brenda, I guess? Let's type in Brenda. Brenda Roottree. You stumble across an auction for a black and blue dress that's Brenda's white original. The auction describes it as a vintage dress from before Brenda became Brenda Roottree and started designing clothes for Root. The white and gold dress itself doesn't seem relevant. Really? You did the fucking dress? You did the dress? You did the dress joke of it? Is it black or blue or is it white and gold? Oh my god. Jeez. Take you back. Take you back real fast, huh? Oh, like, I feel like... Can I like change her name now? Like, can I magically now change her name? No, Rose doesn't. Figure out what's incorrect. Because Carly is Rose. That's the middle. I guess we can Google Riley. No, that goes to... Roottree is not as popular as her older sister Raina, but still very well known. Most of the time, they're lumped together as the Roottree sisters. Unfortunately, the results for Rose by herself don't lead to anything different from searching the sisters. Books, products, like magazines. Okay. I guess we could Google, Carl. During the recent plane crash, along with his wife Brenda and daughters, the Roottrees sisters, he was the president and the co-founder. Okay. Plans to put out the press release sometime within the hour to address the absence of Carl, the crash, and the questions they have been receiving. Okay, so maybe put the Roottree Candy Company? Mixed in with the recent news of the plane crash, there's a lot of results of the Roottree's extremely popular candy products. Their official website is unstable due to the traffic it is receiving. However, you find a direct link to the history section that managed to work monetarily. Okay. The Roottree Candy Company was founded by Ellis Roottree shortly after he married his wife Gwyneth, whose family owned a small farm called the Anderson Maple Farm. Grandma Gwyneth's family farm. So I remember that. I'm just trying to remember that. Grandpa. The grandpa. For reasons that are displayed in the print, there is no CEO and no stockholders. Instead, it's run by a president with input and votes from extended family. The site does not mention every president that has been a direct descendant of Ellis and Gwen, including Carl. Oh, it does mention every president. Okay. Who's, despite his death, is listed as the current president. Well, because, yeah, he just died. The product that put them on the map were 5-piece maple candies and 5 different flavors that were dipped in a crispy, crackly candy coating. Okay, that's great. There's sister companies simply titled Root, which is the clothing. The models for Root are the sisters. Alright. Maple candies. Is there anything else on here? Nope, just that there was the oh, I guess we could got milk. Series of advertisements with the milk fountain. Okay, the Rootrees did an ad using modified version of the photo from your inventory. Okay, that just talks about that. Okay. Okay, is there... Rose is the middle child. Riley is the smart one. Riley is the one that wore plaid. Oh.
Uh-oh. Do you have the pictures backwards?
I think I do. Riley wears plaid. I got it flipped
Okay.
around. Actually, the oldest was the youngest looking. How that works, I don't know. How was the oldest the youngest looking? How did that work? Damn, that one sister got all the genes, I guess. You've unlocked the follow optional entry. Thomas. Booyah!
Sorry to test you, but I had to be sure you could use the internet. Some folks refuse to get with the times. Safe to say, you're hired.
Nice. I can use the
The
internet.
reward for untangling the family tree is substantial. Life-changing, even. But here's the catch.
That took me longer than I was probably supposed to.
The family tree's a bit daunting. Most people freak out the first time they see the whole thing. But I'm sure you'll be fine.
Oh boy. The oldest was like 19, 20. Oh, I guess that's
The
true.
man who
She's like
started it was
19.
particular about whom he
But that means the
considered
rest of them are
family.
like
For your purposes, you only
teenagers.
need his
Damn.
direct blood relatives.
Okay.
Anyone related only by marriage is optional, but filling them in can lead to useful discoveries. Lastly, you now have access
Okay.
to some unique websites, plus a list of notable Roottrees.
Okay.
Notable people are easy to find via your search engine, and marked with stars on the family tree. I'm off for now. Carl Roottree had a lot in his office. I'll look for anything useful. I'll return once you identify 6 more blood relatives.
Okay, so each time I do more things, she'll come. Oh.
Sorry, one last thing. This might sound odd, but if anyone else claiming to represent the Rootrees reaches out, I'd appreciate you not mentioning I was here. Thank you, and good luck.
Who are you?
I don't even know who you are. Yeah.
Okay. This tree's gotten bigger.
What? Why are stars being put down? I'm so confused.
The stars are the celebrities.
Oh, they're the notable ones.
Yes.
Okay.
So, well, at least it's not a circle.
I already forgot what her name was. Jeez, I know his name is Carl.
Carl.
What was the mom's name? I've already forgotten what the mom's name is. Well, Richie's sister and their parents died in the plane crash December 6, 1998. The next evening, a shadowy figure appeared at your door and said the lawyers were looking to sort out the family tree. After a quick test, the figure gave you access to some resources. This included a list of notable Rootrees, who have been said to be the easiest family members to place. They said they will return in time once you took to fill in the 6 blood relatives. Okay. That's just, I guess, to tell me what's going on. Okay, so Carl, Ellis, and Gwen would be the people that started it.
Okay.
I don't see the wife's name on here. Okay. Isn't this a very long time so long? In fact, you've discovered a 6th sense for how useful your evidence will be. The number in the magnifying glass refers to how many clues are connected to this thing.
Oh.
Okay.
So,
The number will change as you find information.
okay, so the number will go down.
Yeah, the mom is not notable. Not a notable person. So 35 things can be found out from searching these things.
Yep.
And I'd already searched Carl, unless it didn't count when I searched Carl. Oh no, this has changed. Carl died in the recent plane crash along with his wife Brenda. Okay, hold on. I need that information.
Brenda. Excuse me.
Was her last name White? I don't remember her last name being White. Oh, Brenda White. Oh, okay, right. Mm-hmm. Never mind, I'm an idiot. President.
What?
There's a number? Oh. I never looked at this. Okay. Roottree 5 pieces. Okay, so we maybe want us to look at 5 pieces. 5 pieces aimed at kids. And the magazine Team Blast. Okay, so Team Blast might be useful too.
5 pieces and Team Blast.
They did say to go back once you'd finish your current task. That's true. I like when I just put clothing root that got me somewhere. What is happening? Okay, that got us here.
We also have access to the public library and periodicals.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I wanted to... I want to go back to Carl Roottree because there's new stuff. There's new stuff here. Because this has changed.
Yeah.
Also ads are in 3 minutes. Okay, he was the president of the company as well as the clothing company Root. He was the... Okay, so he was also the president of the Root company too. There's a press release that came up today. With a heavy heart that we mourn the loss of Carl, Brenda, and the Roottree sisters. God, they don't even get to have their own name written here in their, like...
Nope, they're just the sisters.
That's shitty. And the other employees that perished in the terrible tragedy. The entire Roottree family is in shock and requesting privacy at this time. As the head of our company, Carl was an incredible man and an unmatched leader. Filling his absence will be difficult and may take considerable time. In the interim, we hope that you will join us in looking back fondly on Carl and his family's triumphs and accomplishments. They go on to list some of those accomplishments. One of them seems relevant to your search. Like his great-grandfather before him, Carl earned highly prestigious Watchman of the Year title. Okay, so we could search Watchman of the Year.
But who watches the Watchman? Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah. Watchman of the Year. Oh, new periodical added.
Ooh.
We unlocked a thing. We learned a thing. Business Watch magazine is a magazine focused on companies, CEOs, and economy. They have been around for 100 years in one form or another, and will often write about major changes in management at famous companies. Every year they offer an award to the prominent businessman who has furthered the field. They call this Watchman of the Year. You find through a few searches that 2 Roottrees have been featured as Watchman of the Year.
Ooh.
Ellis, which is the original Roottree, the one that formed the company, and Carl. Business Watch does not host any online archives on any site you can find via spider search. Okay. But the periodicals have Business Watch. But we need to have a keyword for it. We can't just look at Business Watch. So we could probably look up Carl Roottree, maybe?
Yeah. Carl and Ellis.
Go to 1987 for his work with Root. Okay. So then Ellis. 1936 for his accomplishments of rolling out 5 Ps. Oh, so that was for 5 Ps. Okay.
Ads are starting.
And the ads are starting. All right.
Have
So
fun.
we're gonna shove this information that we have learned. So it's his great grandfather, the starters. So it's these people.
Yeah.
Oh, why did they?
Oh, no pictures.
I did not expect them to actually just have the names listed there. I think he's just an Ellis. I think he's the original Ellis.
Was it Gwen?
I think it was
Gwen-
Anderson. Or what it was Madison. Hold on, my notes. Anderson. She's Anderson. I spelled her name wrong, I think.
GW.
Okay, Anderson. Okay. Add me, baby. Yep, the ads are going. All right. So I put their names in. That's something. I don't know what their jobs are or anything, but I put their names in.
Part of me is like, do you want to go back on the internet and just see what weird things we can find? What stupid things that have nothing to do with the case?
Oh, look. We printed
Oh.
off the things for that. Okay, we'll look at that in a second. We're in ads. Okay, you want to see what... Okay, we're going to try to Google weird things. What are we going to try to Google?
Yeah, I don't know.
Bald... How do you spell Baldur's Gate?
Oh, God. B-A... I think it's bald.
Is it just literally Baldur's Gate?
B-A...
Oh. D... And...
B-A-L-D-U-R?
B-A-L-D-U-R?
Yeah.
Okay, so I spelled it right.
Okay. Games. Don't know. Solitaire?
And D. Games. Game.
Aw.
No.
No Minesweeper or anything like that.
Nope. Denying us.
Game doesn't want us to have fun.
I don't know if I spelled solitaire right, but I tried. So public library is like a book and a title. Okay. Because I could type in 5 pieces. Okay, no. Is it gonna need a space in it? No space in it? Okay. It's gonna need no space in it. Okay. We've got 40 seconds left. Oh, look at the 6 just from the Watchmen thing. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's a whole freaking timeline here. Oh, interesting. Does the other one have a timeline too? No, but it does have a whole bunch of information. I guess it's the entire article from him.
I was looking online to see if there's any, like, Easter eggs. I don't see any.
Yeah, you were curious if maybe there was a weird little... If you Googled something. So far the answer is no. Alright, the ads should be done. We just tried Googling random things and none of them helped us. We just tried Googling random things and it did nothing for us. I'm in the way of this. Here, let me move me over a little bit. Maybe I should be on this corner. I feel like this corner might be better. It might sit me over here. So a lot of writing is like in the middle or off to the side here. That might work better. I don't want to be in the way. That would be funny. Hold on. Easter egg. Easter egg is a thing.
Okay.
This game is clearly inspired heavily by Obra Dinn and her story. I hope it stands on its own and that it feels more like a homage than a ripoff. Thank you to Lucas Pope and Sam Barlow. I love both Her Story and Obra Dinn. You both ran so I could walk. It was also inspired by my participation in the world's largest trivia contest on the 90 FM in Steve Point, Wisconsin. Thanks to everyone who organized that competition year after year. Shout out to Portsee's Frozen Pizza, which I've never tried, but I've heard so much about. And lastly, it's inspired by a core memory I have of browsing Beanie Babies Mortal Kombat fan site somewhere around 1995 on my local library dial-up connection. Thanks to the patent librarians in Bethel, what's CT? Is that Connecticut?
CT who took the time to...
No, the state, CT. Orbit, because it's the librarians in is that Connecticut?
I think.
It's Connecticut. Okay, I was right. Who took the time to explain the internet and helped change my entire life. If you're seeing this message, please come to the game's Discord and simply type, I found the thing, in capital letters in general chat. Thanks. Good job, creation. Good job. Good job. I loved, we played Obra Dinn on stream. It was a while ago. It was a long time ago, but it is on YouTube. We played Obra Dinn. I've played Her Story, but obviously I played it when it came out like a shit ton a long time ago. Lucas Pope. Is he just like the maker? Is he just the maker of Obra Dinn? He is! He's the maker of Obra Dinn. He's also the maker of Papers, Please, which is also a very good game. Yeah, Obra Dinn was a lot of fun. Well, that's like, it felt a lot like how Obra Dinn and some of those worked when it came to this game. And I was like, oh, this is definitely something I want to play. This is very much up my alley. Okay, so we want to look... Alright, so he was voted the Watchman of the Year in 1987, and the photo of him appears on the cover. According to the cover, Business Watch is a magazine for and about corporate leaders, and has ongoing coverage of who's who in the corporate world. Carl was chosen not for his work in Roottree Candy, but rather his clothing company, Root. Alright, before they married, Carl's wife Brenda was a fashion consultant. When Raina was born, Brenda retired to become a stay-at-home mother. Looking for a creative outlet, she spent any free time she had at the sewing machine. Raina's new clothes were a hit with the other parents, including Carl's cousin, Jim Roottree. Okay, we got a Jim Roottree there. A notable singer who had a young daughter around the same age as Raina. Okay, so Jim Roottree is notable because he's a singer, and he has at least a daughter. A daughter. Okay. So if he's a cousin, he would be like here somewhere, right? For the most part, he would be in this line somewhere. So there's since it's notable, it's probably him. Because I think, let me check the list. Jim is on here, right? Yep, Jim. All right. So that gives us that this is probably Jim. Is his name not actually Jim? James. What makes you bet his name is James? Because a lot of James goes by Jim. Yeah. I know that because I know a James that went by Jim. And that's the only Roottree here. So maybe James. We're gonna... For every 3 additional blood relatives in the... What? Oh, so we have 3 out of the 9 locked in. Oh, okay, that's just telling us how many we have locked in. Hi, Chevy! Okay, back to this. Yep, I'm back. I live. Okay. So Jim had a daughter around the same age as Raina. We'll have to Google Jim. By 1982, Brenda's patterns were being copied by other brands, seeing demand. Carl and his second cousin, Ernie Jr., who had just become the president of Roottree at the time, spearheaded Root. Okay, so another cousin is Ernie Jr., and he was a president of Roottree. So he was the president before Carl, I guess. Thank you for the love. Other blood relatives who have a say in the company's finances refuse to fund anything other than candy, so Carl personally spent his entire inheritance to bankroll the clothing company. Damn. When the profits began to appear, however, the rest of the family changed their tune. They repaid his investment, and now Roots exists under the umbrella of the candy company, and they all benefit. Why did he do that? He should just kept the money for himself. Like, damn. Take the money and run, dude. They wouldn't help you. Okay, and a stretch break.
Oh, God.
Stretch break and hydrate.
Oh, God, my bones.
Ooh, you know what I should turn on? I just realized I haven't done yet. I didn't turn on the mix it up. So someone did head pats. It wouldn't go through.
Wow.
I'm fixing it.
Wow.
All right. Per true tradition, or perhaps superstition, new clothes always debut the same way as the first ones did. Raina became their catalog's cover model. As she grew, the product line expanded to older kids as well. Her younger sisters have then recruited to show off the baby clothes. Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, so he gambled and it paid off real fucking big. Okay, so I guess we could... So, Carl... his cousin Jim Roottree. So maybe we should Google Jim while we're thinking about it.
Jim.
Instead of, because that's like, I could read the stuff on Ellis, but then I think that would lend us like a whole nother freaking road.
Yeah.
Back from lunch, were you guys able to get into the monkey club again?
The monkey club?
The monkey club again? What is that supposed to mean? Are you talking about the other game?
Are we talking about that? What was it? Don't Feed the Monkeys?
Yeah, are you talking about Don't Feed the Monkeys? We never did finish the second one, did we?
No, I'm pretty sure we did.
Did we? I don't remember. Jim. Roottree. Yep, James, I was right. Yes, I'm referring the other game. Alright, so James Roottree is the singer who sings in the duo Jim and Diamond with his wife Diamond Raylux. Okay, come back over here. Diamond. Boop. What do these mean? You haven't found any pointers available for the family tree. Oh, okay, so that's just question marks there. Okay. Alright. Nope, back over here. Nope, that's not where I want to be. Okay. At least we picked it up. We picked up what the joke was. The duo, according to many sources you find, is considered one-hit wonder due to the disco song Rolling On Down to the City. It's now in your evidence folder. Okay, so this song, I guess the album is there. Although Jim writes a majority of songs, plays the guitar, and often sings, Diamond is considered by fans to be the band's lead singer. The band never had another hit, but has its fans, who refer to themselves as the Diamond Dazzlers. The rest of their music is more folksy and acoustic than one song they were known for. Jim and Diamond have continued to release music throughout the 80s and early 90s. Other albums you find mentions are Cherry Tree and The Sound of Laughter. Jim has become a bit of a recluse and hasn't made a public appearance since 1996. Okay, so maybe I can look up his wife's name? No. Nope. The answer is no. Maybe it wants the... Okay, it wants it capitalized. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. What about the Diamonds Dazzlers? Can I Google that? Oh, I can! Oh, something's printing! The Diamonds Dazzlers is the name of the official fan club of Jim and Diamond. You find a forum called Cool Things You Got in the Mail on a random forum about video games.
It's very suspicious, though, when you go to a website and something just starts to automatically print.
Well, I guess it's because we're not seeing, like, the pictures, but we're, like, printing out the picture for ourselves. All right, look away, Chevy. Get that stuff done. Get the things done.
Lurk.
It's accomplished by some pictures as well as some history about the fan club. Apparently, even though it is no longer available to join, Jim and Diamond still honor them personally. There is a fierce debate in the sequential posts of whether it is cool or pathetic. Amongst the pictures of a Christmas card from over years, only one relevant is a card from 1996, including pictures of Jim and Diamond's young son, Wolf, as well as a note about his daughter's band, the Floozies?
Yeah.
The picture has been added to evidence. Okay, well, we definitely need to Google the Floozies. The Floozes is an all-female punk band operating out of New York City. They're mentioned in passing in an online review from earlier this year. Apparently, they were an opening act for the band the reviewer actually came to see. Okay. The reviewer writes that she normally doesn't review the opening act, but this one was unusual. And because of the music, which she described as loud, fast, and repetitive, but not in a good way, the trio was extremely cagey about their identities. The reviewer asked the venue who they were, and she was told that they were rumored to be children of other famous musicians and did not want to be known why they became, did not want that to be known why they became popular. They don't want to be popular because of
their parents. Their musical famous parents.
Yes. The reviewer also mentioned that for an underground and unknown band with absolutely no following, their equipment was all extremely expensive, and not only were they selling CDs, but they only costed $1. They probably were losing a fortune. The reviewer said although she bought a copy, she would be unlikely to ever listen to any of it again, except maybe Beef Baby, the 7th track. There is no picture of Floozies performing live, but the cover of the CD they're selling, Consequinabor, has been added to your evidence. Okay, well, that's the Christmas card with the son Wolf.
X, top right, or maybe one of the.
There we go. Oh, no, that's their CD. Oh, there we go. That's probably the daughter. Yes, because vocal is Candy, which I bet is the daughter. Maybe.
Who knows?
So we might be able to look up the CD title. And this is Mom and Dad.
Ma and Pa.
Rolling on Down to the City was barely a top 20 hit for a few weeks in 1979. According to the liner notes, it satirizes how part of society was content to remain indifferent to the economical inflation and civil unrest in the Middle East, unless pop culture tricked them into caring. Somewhat ironically, listeners did seem to pay attention to the lyrics. enough to trick them into caring. Instead, most of its play came from roller discos. Because it was such a product of its time, it doesn't get much play anymore, even the stations that play oldies. Maybe that's why you've never heard of it before. The image is from the auction for a sealed copy. It has a sticker that says, only the great-grandson of Ellis Roottree could make disco this sweet. Oh, jeez. Okay. But it's credited to Peter Janowiski or something. Okay. So we might be able to Google this guy's name for some information.
There's a play button.
Oh, they have the lyrics here. I slaughter words constantly and he just lets me.
It's like...
I try my best, guys. I try my best.
Like, unless she's, you know, saying something like Stream Deck instead of Steam Deck.
Okay, I'm tired of listening to this.
Can we just exit? Nope, we're still listening.
No, we're starting.
Yeah!
No, please stop.
We're not stopping. Can't stop the groove, baby. Oh, yeah.
Okay, we can't listen to this one, but we could maybe Google it.
Yeah.
Is it? Can I like copy this? Search it. Okay. I guess we're just gonna have the disco playing in the background now.
Well, I mean, you could
Can
try...
I like stop it? Oh, I can. Oh, shh.
Did you pass it?
I did.
Let's just put on the disco music again. It'll be fine. Right, Rusty?
Well, if it's the... I guess we should see if Manuel Trabucu, if that's like the person who made this game or something. I don't know. It's like, can I listen to that guy's music?
Yeah, buddy.
It would be nice to know what music in this is not going to try to get things muted. Well, on Twitch it probably won't cause any issues because they're all like, they're not like big time music. Okay, so this is the same thing.
Yeah, it's just figuring out what...
Maybe Beef Baby?
Beef Baby.
Can't actually find anything else about it. Okay. Could be a euphemism. It piqued your interest if only you had time and resources to look into it further.
Well, I feel like it's going to be 7/24 forever, so...
No. Well, it might be as we get the information and the lady comes back, the time might go forward.
Maybe.
Okay. So I guess it doesn't matter. Wolf. I guess Candy? Yep, Candy.
Candy and Wolf.
Musician. I don't know what okay, James is also a musician. And so is her, but we don't get to even put that.
But we have 2 question marks.
Is there like another picture of her at some point?
Maybe.
Huh. Okay, we'll put those in then. I don't know if Wolf has a... I guess we could Google him. Wolftree. No, not Wolftree.
Wolftree.
Wolf. No.
It's a tree made out of wolves, or wolves that live in trees?
Oh, I'm messing it up.
Oh boy.
Oh no! Everything's going wrong. Because what did we Google? We Googled, yeah, Diamond Dazzlers. That's what it was. Wolf. Yeah, Wolf Roottree does not come up with anything. How about candy? No.
No candy.
No candy. But there's still something from this.
From the album, maybe? The Conta...
Or does it just say one forever?
I don't know.
At the start of the search, notable lists off alarm bells. A famous person consideration is rare. If anything useful, best to take advantage of it. These numbers will change whenever you find more evidence or lock in family members. New discoveries will be added to the list. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it just means that you can Google as it was. Yeah, I don't know.
Was there anyone that we finished?
Did I Google this person? Music critic. Modern. Okay, Modern Music Monthly. Can I Google that? Abbreviation. Okay, magazines in the 40s and 80s. Okay,
Yeah,
so that puts.
periodicals.
So maybe that means we can now Google Jim here.
Yeah.
Hey, okay. A review and interview from 1979. Hi, Kinley.
Hello.
Titled Reluctant Hitman, Jim goes into his first band. Until a few years ago, Diamond and I were in CNJN J&D with my cousin and his ex. Clark never knew his father, so our grandpop insisted he spends time with my dad and me. As a result, Clark and I grew up as brothers. Diamond and Jane, on the other hand, are actual sisters. Okay, so he has a cousin,
Okay.
I guess. One of his cousins is named Clark, so there's a Clark Roottree, I guess.
Yeah.
We're doing good. I'm finally not sick.
Yeah.
I'm finally back after 2 weeks of just dying. So the four of us are some sort of cutesy family brand thing going on. Not our finest hour, regardless, when Diamond walked in on Clark in bed with her and Jane's other sister.
Okay, what?
Okay, so Clark, Diamond, Jane, and him were a couple. Well, it did say my cousin and his ex. And his ex, I guess, was Jane. What? But it says Diamond walked in on Clark in bed with her and Jane's other sister.
Jeez.
That is so confusing. Okay. So they had a cutesy little family band. But when Diamond walked in on Clark in bed with her and Jane's other sister, everything exploded. No more family band. With her and... So Clark was in bed with Jane, but I thought Clark was with Jane.
Rusty.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Was having... again, they say when Diamond walked in on Clark in bed with her and Jane's other sister. So wait, so what? So Clark was with Jane and Jane's other sister at the same time? And so Diamond got mad? I'm so confused.
I think so. It's kind of what it sounds like.
Why do you care if Jane wants to share her husband with her other sister? Just the part of Clark walked in on Clark in bed with her and Jane's other sister. I don't know. This is very confusing. That line was very confusing. There was no more family band after that.
One of the cats made a mess.
I don't think so. No. I don't think that's what they meant. Well, it sounds like they were having a trio. And Diamond did not like the idea that two of her sisters were sleeping with the same guy, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It's the way they worded that makes it sound like Jane was there too. I don't think that's what they meant to write, but that's how it comes off. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be that Diamond walked in on Clark in bed with her other sister. Her and Jane's. This is like a combo. They should have just put there, because, okay, I see. With her and Jane's as a combo. Okay, I see what it is. I see it is. These articles are so complicated. See if you can search up your own stream instead. Okay, I see what they're meaning. They're meaning Jane and her sister. Her and Jane's sister. Okay. But the way, like... they really should have just put their other sister. Their other sister. As in Diamond and Jane's other sister. Because it does read weird if you're not looking at it right. To put this separate. Damn, Clark. The only thing Clark and I had in common was music, but even when we never agreed on what it should be, he was always more interested in catchy tunes. Something you hum a week later. I've been told that rolling is like that, but that wasn't my goal. When he called me up and said he liked it, I took it as a sign I was going in the wrong direction musically, and that made him laugh. But I'm trying to make art. Don't mind saying that any of this is because he'd agreed. For the most of the decade, he was a mess. He's a lot happier now. He started raft tunes, and he's a much better jingle writer than songwriter. One of the benefits of our famous family is a massive company willing to be a client. That's also how my father was connected to Roottree. All of his old campaigns were hung up on the walls over the music player. I was never interested. I just went straight for music. I guess Clark was paying more attention. Okay, so we can Google this. Clark Rafferty LaRoux. Okay, so he's a LaRouque.
Oh.
He's not. So Clark is not a Roottree. He is
So
his cousin.
Where's his cousin now? And why is that in a barrier?
Yeah, so we would have to know where the LaRouques are here. What did I miss? Just a story about how this guy's cousin slept with his wife's
Sisters?
Yeah.
But
Okay, so this is a picture of Clark's family. While his wife was trying to get Katrina the youngest to calm down for the photo. Okay. Okay, I guess we'll grab those pictures. Yeah, we've already got this one. We did never really put much look into that.
No. I think we ignored it.
Clark was in a department store getting a family portrait of his wife and children when his wife was trying to get the youngest to calm down. Okay.
By beating her.
Famous Super Bowl ad campaign. The article could have been written better, and Kenny was thinking it was a threesome with two sisters. It was like, damn! But it wasn't. The answer was it wasn't. It was, her and Jane, and just made it confusing. Because you can read it as Clark was in bed with her and Jane's other sister. But no, it was with her and Jane's other sister. I was like, yeah, this probably should have just been their other sister. Instead of her and Jane, it should have just been their other sister. So that was that about Clark. I guess we could Google his name itself. No, that's the same page. Okay. So we have to figure out where the LaRouque family line is, because that probably is going to be on here somewhere. Oh, I wonder if it's this guy. Why do I have a feeling it's this guy? Actually, why am I like 100% sure it's this guy? Because he has a wife and 2 kids right now, currently. But again, we know he was divorced once. So
more than once.
I don't think it'd be him, because if it's cousin, it would have been the same line. So I bet this is him. And I bet this is his current wife and his 2 kids. Oh god. So his name was what? Clark. I guess, yeah, Rafferty is part of his name. I bet that's him there. Don't know his wife's name currently. Not sure if that's correct, but I have a feeling that is correct. Oh, I forgot to put... Oh, no. Excuse me, I have a picture of Carl. Did I not click on his picture? Hold on, I maybe didn't click on his picture. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
There we go.
Squeeze me.
Squeeze me. Okay. I guess he's like the 5th president because he's like the current one. I don't know how that works. Can I find out how that works? No. What if I go to the company itself? And by president, it would be great if it like showed me every president. That would be great. I would love that. Okay, but in here he says his other cousin was who? Aaron. Search. Former president of the Roottree Company, he seemed to be a directly preceded Carl. He was Carl's mentor. He apparently very successful as a president, but not so much as a public figure. He is rarely seen in public and stepped down due to illness. He has since passed away. Okay, so is Ernie considered one of the... No. Like, Jim was. But none of these other ones that we have talked about yet. Okay. Okay.
Well, is he on the board? Ernie?
He probably is. I just don't...
Trying to figure out where...
I assume he must be this one. Unless he was an uncle, but he was a cousin. No, he was a cousin. So it must be him.
There's no information of, like, of death or anything like that on the board? Like, blank died?
No. Adding his last name does not do anything. No.
Because usually it's Ernie Roottree. It would be like you put the first and last name, and then Junior would be at the very end. So it wouldn't be Ernie Junior Roottree.
So he was a Madison. He maybe wasn't a... Because the only Ernest there... Oh, it does just change music over time. Okay, well, I guess it's whatever we got.
Yeah, hopefully it's not going to be a problem in the future.
If anything, it just won't give me anything later, and that's fine. Yeah, just Ernie Jr. This is loud. Can you go on? You're loud. You're loud. You're bothering me. The only reason I noticed it even changed to something different because it was loud and it bothered me. Sorry.
Don't
Mute in time. Yeah, they just say Ernie Jr. I don't think they ever actually say his... So, yeah, it might be Madison. Okay, so if I come here... Ernest Madison. Ernest Jr. Madison.
You gotta put Madison before Junior.
Okay. That didn't change anything.
No, it didn't change anything.
What if Ernie Madison? So I assume... There's an Ernest Madison, too.
Yeah.
Am I spelling Ernest wrong? Is that right? Ernest? I can't use the name from there, which sucks. I can't, like, search that name. Ernest is right. M-A-D-S-E-N.
Oh.
M-E-D-S-A-N? I don't think I spelled that right. I think I flip-flopped them. I did. It's mad. Oh god, no! Take me to the computer! I flip-flopped them. I flip-flopped the vowels.
But that still isn't showing up anything.
Doesn't do anything. Okay. Well, I guess that's all we got. That's all we got currently.
Periodicals?
Yes, I will drink some water.
I'm out of water.
You already ran out of water? Jeez.
Out of water. I have to go get some water.
Well, I guess there wasn't much to be said about him, so he was the... I'm assuming this is the 5th, that's the 4th.
Yeah.
It's probably going up from... Like, the original president is probably president here.
Yeah.
And so then, like, first... So 2nd and 3rd is probably in here. And then it was him, then he died early, so he took over.
Yeah. So there's 2 more presidents between.
Probably here and probably in here.
Yeah.
Probably through generation. I guess one of Clark's family members, one of his parents are one of the famous people on this list.
Maybe.
Because they have a star.
I guess I'll need to go get water to do the hydrate.
Yeah, if you need to go grab water, you can go grab water.
I'll be right back. Don't talk about 3 ways without me while I'm...
Fine. No more conversations about the 3 ways. Boo. Guys, we can't talk about 3 ways anymore. Alright, so he was president. He was the first one. There's a preacher in here? Okay. 3-way? I need to tell Nita! Interesting. It still has a number. Will that number go away? It might be because the rest of these people are also famous. Unless we just never searched this. No, we searched this. Yeah, there's nothing like special here when it came to stuff. Yeah, we haven't learned any books to look up. Oh, could I? They were so backwater, I fairly doubt I could actually search them. But the FLUZIS. FLUZIS. Nope. If I add the... Nope, okay. There's nothing there about them. Okay. So I think we need to... Well, I guess we could Google, come here. Yeah, I want to Google her. We have not Googled the great grandmother. Oh, we got a picture too. Okay, famous picture of Ellis and Gwyneth Roottree. It was taken in 1909 after they founded the Roottree Company.
Yay.
Hold on. Sorry, I had a cough again.
We found pictures.
Okay. They're going to the company by this picture. Okay, cool. So... I can put... those pictures there. And yep, she was Gwyneth Anderson. She had no brothers. So as the older sister, she was to inherit the family farm as long as she married. Ellis took over the farm, produced only syrup. It was supposedly Ellis's idea to create candy. Instead, their success was not immediate until they decided to combine the maple with other flavors. This led to the 5 Pieces, which is still found in stores to this day. Though the Roottree company expanded well beyond their original farm, it has been preserved as a tourist attraction. According to the website, there is still daily demonstrations, and educational tours that show off many of the turn-of-the-century appliances that Gwyneth would have used as a housewife in the 1900s. The little lines really fuck up my brain sometimes.
Yeah.
My brain can cancel out the lines, and then my brain will like remember that the lines are there every once in a while and really make it hard for me to read something for a second.
Is there a way to turn that off in the settings?
I'm gonna say probably not, because that was just like I guess there's defects. Oh,
there we go.
Oh, look at that. Okay. Yeah, maybe not. I can't deal with the old school. I lived through that. I'm good. I will take the defects, the stupid little lines. They can go away now. That's great. All right, so I guess we can search the farm?
Sure. You find some information on a website. Great, that's what you're doing.
Okay, so this is literally just the same thing we just looked at.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, this is the same exact information. All right, how about 5 Pieces? We haven't actually Googled that.
No, we kept talking about it and then we never did it.
Yeah, we like pulled it up between an ad so that we would look at it when the ad was done, and then we just didn't. We instead started Googling random things.
We wanted to see if there were Easter eggs. And apparently there was an Easter egg when you typed in Easter egg.
Yeah, when you typed in Easter egg, there was an Easter egg. The marketing material in various candy history sites, you learn that 5 Piece is the iconic candy sold by the Roottree Candy Company. Although they no longer are the company's only popular product, they sell well to this day. Okay, so they're small, colorful, shell-coated maple candies. Okay, have been pressed into the shape of maple leaves, although they usually have one flavor that looks like a berry. Okay. As tastes have changed over the years, so have the 5 flavors, but the shape and combination with the maple have remained consistent. There is also a history of printing advertising website that claims to have a 5-piece advertisement scanned from the book called The Sweet History of Candy Volume 2 by Charles Lee. Ooh, we can finally Google a thing.
Yeah.
Can I like copy this? Copy. Public library. Can I paste?
Also, from a Sikh Nina, what? A 3-way and I missed it. Insert upset face.
Yep, she missed us being confused if it was a 3-way or not. Charles Lee, okay. So Charles Lee. Hey! Okay. This book, this is part of a book series about all things candy in the modern world. It starts in 1925 and continues onward to chronicleize the rise of the mass production and global distribution. The book ends with a look into the future of candy as envisioned by experts in 1985, not 1885. With the addition of hindsight, you can clearly see that they got pretty much everything wrong. But we did print the advertisement for the 5 Pieces. Okay. So this was the old 5 Pieces. It's a miracle, a modern candy for a modern society. Roottrees 5 Pieces.
Look at that tin case.
Yeah, it's got a fancy tin case. Contains 5 different maple-infused flavors. The Rootrees are a proud family business, and our flavors are inspired by our children. G-E-C-E-M?
G is for grape, E is for elderberry, C-E is for cinnamon extract, M is for melon, and...
Including M for miracle berry.
What?
Miracle berry? Nothing on miracle berry.
Miracle berry. Bullshit!
Okay.
Is a burst
Six,
of...
so this is 6 years after it. G-E-C-M-M. G-E-C-M-M?
G-E-C-E-M.
But it says C-E-M-M. Yeah, what? G-E-C-E-M-M.
Gism. Gickum.
Okay. G-E-C-E-M-M? Okay, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know why it's listed like that. It's like the G is for, then what are you typing? What are you writing out?
What is it? It's an anagram. You gotta rearrange the letters and nothing will spell anything.
Yeah, I'm like, is this supposed to like spell something if you...
No, I think it's just like G is for grape, E is for elderberry.
No, it's not miracle either. I was like, it's...
C-E is for cinnamon extract, which is weird. It's like...
Yeah.
It's like, why not just say C? C
C
is for
cinnamon.
M is for melon.
Alright, well...
But also miracle berry.
I don't know what...
Is housewife an occupation?
Oh, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you did it. Well done.
Oh, I've done something!
3 out of 50 blood relatives. These 3 entries are correct and have been locked.
Hey! Oh, Brenda White. Diamond LaRux, yep. Yep. Booyah! Okay, what did I do?
So I think everything that's yellow is locked in.
Alright, so she's right.
We're missing a picture of her, though.
What was Clark? I've already forgotten what Clark was.
Was Clark the one who we thought was having a 3-way?
Yes! So Clark was a musician as well, then.
Yeah. He might not be a musician anymore.
We'll put musician there, though. Okay, so she's right. So I got the wife right. I don't know her name, but that's right. Because that picture locked in. Did I forget to lock in his picture, or...
I don't know.
Oops. Oops.
Oopsie poopsie.
Okay, so I don't have another picture of him just yet. I only have that picture. So she has another picture.
Okay.
Ryan has another picture as well.
God, how many pictures does everybody have?
Okay. Oh, his other picture... Oh, God, I have it. I have his other picture. Did I just never click it?
You never clicked on my fancy picture.
There, I'll put that in there. Okay.
All right.
But we did get some locked down. That was nice. That's useful.
So they do have... How many children do they have? So...
But she didn't get locked in. Hmm. So we know 2 children with this wife. But I'm guessing there's 2 other children with some other spouse. So Clark Rafferty? Rafferty? Rafferty.
Rafferty?
Oh god. Can I like Google his? Okay, Katrina, his youngest. That's Katrina then. Hey, can I search Riffertons again? Yeah, Clark. Clark, give us more information about you. Because he's an advertiser. He does advertisement. He's not a musician anymore. He's an advertising.
Yeah.
What was her name? I've already forgotten her name.
Oh no.
Katrina. Is this one? Should they be flipped?
Ooh.
Because it's supposed to be oldest to youngest.
Yeah, so...
Oops. Oops. So they're wrong because they're not in the right order. Oh, maybe they are. Actually, it won't let me.
Hold on.
Huh?
Well, because you have the names there.
Oh, you think I have to...
Yeah, so... Wolf?
You think if I flip-flop it?
Yeah.
Candy.
Yeah. That was the issue. There we go.
I don't know what he is. Oh!
Oh, they're both musicians?
I guess they're both musicians!
Or are we gonna find...
Okay, so if we get 3 right, they lock it. Okay, so he maybe wasn't right. But she's right, and so is Clark.
Okay, so we gotta figure out what...
Oh.
You're on a roll. I'll try to keep that momentum going. Carl's office was a mess, thanks to some burst pipes.
Oh.
But
Okay.
I unearthed a photo from a 1970s Roottree reunion. I also found some important-looking papers.
Oh, so many
You've traced
evidence.
9 blood relatives so far. I'll have more to share after you find 9 more.
Okay.
All right, let's find 9 more.
Okay, so he's probably not a musician.
No.
But that did lock her in, and now he's locked in correctly.
Yeah. But we also found some pictures, so...
And... Katrina. So whoever is a
Rafferty?
So Jessica. Probably. Because if her last name is also like that, then her last name is probably like that too. They're kids.
Yeah, is there like a child or... student? Ah, there we go.
Maybe he's a student.
Ooh. Is he old enough? Oh, never mind.
I was like, I'll try, because I feel like he's probably a teen, not college.
There we go.
Okay. So what is her name then? I assume she has to be, but what? Why did he change? He's a Rafferty, so that she must be a LaRoux.
Jane LaRoux?
Did he remarry Jane, or did he marry the sister? Because there's also a Kim.
Ooh.
Or did he... Because his ex was Jane.
So you think maybe...
He also had a whole other kid.
Yeah, he had a kid who...
Whole other wife and 2 kids. Oh no, one kid.
The one kid got married.
One kid got married. So he has an older kid. We know that Jane existed. But I don't think Jane... Unless he remarries Jane? Can Jane be on there twice? I'm curious. Can Jane be on there twice? No, it takes that one away. Who was the other sister? Do they say the other sister, or do they just say their other sister? Why do I have a feeling the other sister is Kim? Why do I have a feeling he ended up with Kim? The other sister.
Because... kind of makes sense.
I guess we could try to Google Jane, Jane LaRoux?
Yeah. Which you put right there. Laroux.
Oh, didn't we try to Google that?
I don't remember.
Okay. Kim.
Jane?
Jane.
Jane.
Talent for hire site for a wedding singer. Down to credential biography. Mentions that her start as a young girl. She was Jane Roux of the Lucky Ruxes. Okay. So the Lucky Ruxes, please? Jane Devlicchio is listed as talent for hire on the site. Okay, so her name is now Jane Devlicchio.
I guess.
But when you Google the Lucky Ruxes, it just takes you to the same page that we were already on. And she says she only wants to be talked about for events to hire, nothing about her sisters. Like, just Google her current name?
Maybe.
No. But we can't Google anything about the Lucky Ruxes. Ooh, could I look them up in the periodicals?
Maybe.
For the music.
Music Monthly.
Hey! We find a small section focusing on young upcoming talents. So say the LaRouxes. The LaRoux sisters got their start during session work for their great uncle's record label. If you remember any songs from 1960 to 1965 that feature the voices of kids, they are probably involved. Back then, they were credited as the Lucky Ruxes. Now he's passed, and they've moved on to bigger, better ventures. Okay, Diamond and Jane have been touring. Oh, youngest Kim.
Okay.
Okay, yep. Diamond and Jane have been touring with some famous faces, the Rootrees, and are looking to release an album sometime in the next year. The youngest Kim is about to step into a prominent role in Broadway. Taking over for one of the children in Oliver. Okay, so she's in Oliver. Okay, so since we know that it was their other sister he was in bed with,
yeah,
I have a feeling that that's Kim. This is Kim.
Yeah, Kim, Jane,
and Jane was. It doesn't sound like they had a kid.
No.
So I don't think Jane is the spouse with the kid.
So then who's the spouse with the kid? The ex-spouse.
Who is the spouse? So Jane and Kim were not in a threesome. No, yeah. And it also sounds like Jane was Kim is much younger. Well, I guess you can kind of tell between the two pictures of him and her.
Yeah.
But it definitely seems like he did end up back with Kim, is what it looks like.
How many sisters were there?
3. Diamond which was married to James.
Okay.
And
I was
then
gonna say,
Jane
is that
and
middle
Kim.
one Diamond?
No. Diamond's already here.
Yeah.
Diamond has 2 kids of their own with James.
Yeah, never mind.
God, imagine if he made his way through all 3 sisters. Jeez.
We also have new pictures. So let's
New
click on some
pictures.
faces.
Gwen and the boys. Okay. It's from Paris.
How can you tell?
It's the reunion in Paris. So this is probably...
Reunion in Paris?
I assume this is probably, Carl.
Carl.
That's probably him. So is that James, or is that... Maybe that's a picture of... Maybe this is Ernest?
Or maybe the other one's Carl? Who knows?
Or it's one of these guys, probably. But I assume the middle guy kind of like... I think they kind of look the same. Yeah, he definitely doesn't look like this guy.
Okay.
Because obviously one of those pictures has to be him, because it's his office. And it being the guy in the middle makes more sense.
Oh, fire starting. Yay.
Photos tucked inside the envelope with a letter beneath a candle in the corner of his office. To Carl and Brenda, I'm sorry that we were unable to attend the funeral. It's tradition to have it as soon as possible, and Ernie, more than anyone else on the earth, knew how busy your job can be. I've enclosed a Shiva candle identical to ours if you'd like to pay your respects, though it's not expected for those outside of the faith to do so. Ernie was a man full of love, not only to his family, but to his family's legacy. He had an immense amount of pride for the work you 3 did together. No, yeah, I think that's a picture of him, probably. As well as how Carl has carried on after him. For myself, it is impossible to express my gratitude through enough for rescuing us from the panic and burden of endless bills. Though it was caught too late for him to get on the donor list, the company took care of us beyond our wildest expectations. It's unsaid at the time, but Ernie and I knew it had to have been Carl that convinced the trust. It was no coincidence that it happened shortly after your visit to Brenda. So Debbie, up until the end, Ernie and I had to stay strong, especially for Nicole's sake. You have done much without the 2 of you fighting for us. Much love, Debbie. Wait, so then Ernest does have a family. Then is Ernest an uncle?
Where?
I thought Ernest was a cousin, but maybe Ernest was an uncle?
Yeah, if he's...
Unless... Because they have 1 child. Unless he's over here somewhere?
Maybe?
It's hard to know because...
Well, he's a cousin, yeah?
Yeah.
So he would be there.
He could, yeah. I would assume he was here because he was a cousin. Always use the person's most recent... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I figured he was this guy. But then it seems like he had a wife and daughter. So that makes him not this guy.
But he can't be the other ones. So is he a second cousin? What?
Like, maybe?
Doesn't say.
Ernest is not... He was not on the list. Gwen is, though. Gwen is on the list.
Yeah.
Whoever Gwen is. Miracle Jr. Why does this say new?
Well, because we just got more information.
Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah. There's this one that was taken during the 70s, which has so many faces on it.
Who's who?
I think I got all the pictures. Bonnie, the next president, Guy Hudson. Ernie Jr. Oh, Ernie Jr. is on here. Caroline Gwyneth. Gwendolyn. Miracle Jr. Jim is on here. Carl, Clark, and Ellie M.
So...
Carl's the teenager in the middle. Okay. Every 22 years, Rootrees hold a big family recreating an old family photo. This is one from the 70s. Carl's the teenager in the middle. So he's this guy. So I'm assuming then the other two gotta be... I don't know who she is. Because I know that the two are like kind of, they're all the same age, so I'm assuming it's probably these three. Maybe? So Clark and Carl are here. So which one of those pictures looks like him? Oh, maybe this one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's got a douchebag look.
Yeah, he's got that same smile going on. So maybe this wasn't Carl? Because supposedly the guy in the middle, so this guy is Carl?
Maybe.
So maybe the guy in that other picture wasn't Carl.
So
Ernest Jr. is for sure in here.
Is it in order, though?
Yeah, I don't
Like,
think
if we look
so.
back at it, because it says...
Bonnie is not either of these two.
Okay, so that doesn't help us at all.
So, not in order at all.
God, what, you think you would be smart enough to put the names in order, but no.
No, they did not label it. I guess we could try to look up Gwyneth now, I guess. What would be her last name, though? Madison?
Gwyneth.
Is she a Madison?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Gwyneth is a Madison, and Gwyneth was the one in the picture, right? She's the one in this picture. No, Gwen is the one in this picture. She's blonde.
God, there's too many Gwens. And
They just like kept using Gwen as part of the like names. Oh, we also have this.
Vote for Stephanie Jones for City Council. Better for Butler County.
Was buried under a ton of other mail that Carl left in his inbox. There's a handwritten note attached to it, so it seemed personal. It's a flyer for Stephanie Jones. On the back is an expert from the... Okay, Stephanie may have grown up in an unconventional family, to say the least, but in her words, it was full of love. And now, 22 years later, with a baby of her own due around Christmas, her message for voters is simple: love our future. Carl, I know we don't see eye to eye when it comes to the candy company, but if you could talk to your girls about putting out a statement supporting Stephanie, she could use the publicity your daughters bring. Don't let our conflict spread to the next generation. CM. So Madison?
Yeah, try it. Madsen? Madison.
Yeah, it keeps like we keep getting a Madison here.
Oh, yeah. No, I think you misspelled.
Oh, right, it's Madsen like that, isn't it? Damn.
No. Wow.
Alright, well, I guess we can figure out Stephanie Jones?
Yeah.
Backtrack it through Stephanie Jones. No mentions of the Roottree in any articles. Just a very bones website for her campaign. It's simply her campaigner mailer, and beneath it says read the full article.
Did she win?
Okay, so the Butler County Times. Can I search that?
Oh,
yeah, there we go.
Periodical.
On the side note, a video game called The Roottrees Are Dead was once set in Butler County, and it turns out the creator never lived in or near Butler County, or even had any connections to Butler County.
Okay.
I like the silly little things added in.
Okay, can we look up the Roottrees Are Dead?
Oh, speaking of, actually, hold on. Yeah, actually, can we Google the Roottrees Are Dead? The Roottrees Are Dead, not to be confused with a similar game called The Flucknees Are Bred.
What?
The Flute-Knees Are Bred is a video game about a fictional family called the Roottrees and about discovering their lineage after the Roottree sisters are killed in a plane crash. The game takes place in Butler County, which is a real county in Pennsylvania, but uses fictional elements such as a fake newspaper called the Butler County Times. The creator of the game does not know anyone who lives in Butler County and has never even been there. Instead, he randomly picked somewhere on the map near a major metropolitan area that sounded reasonable and hoped not to somehow accidentally offend the people who actually live there. I wanted to Google the flute knees are bred. You're really doing this, are you? Douglas County Denson, quack quack. I just got that achievement. The Flute Knees Are Bred is a game about a fictional family of ducks who live in Duckler County. Their 3 sons, Flute Knee brothers, accidentally offend a witch who turns them into bread. They're then eaten by someone in the others. Eaten by some of the other citizens of Duckler County. It is quite grim. The player must identify all the ducks in the area, their lineage, and how, of course, their occupations to find out, according to the slogan, which duck killed Flute Knees. If you're looking for a hint for that game, I heard one of the ducks is a bank robber who goes by the name
Safe Quacker.
The Safe Quacker. Well, we gotta Google this one now too. Oh, is there anything else silly there that we can look?
There. I hope you're happy. That's
nope. I think that's as far as it goes in the joke. This sounds like a horror movie.
It's like weird meta.
Duckler County. No. Nothing relevant. You're out of luck. That's funny. I got an achievement though. What was I going to do before I got lost?
Remember?
Oh, right. The county. The county had Stephanie Jones.
Oh, right.
Sounds like a Goosebumps book. Okay.
I've been turned into bread and then I got eaten by ducks.
Okay. Born Stephanie Landon until her marriage to local business owner. Okay. Most recent in the Genesis Small Records. Okay, so she apparently won her election. If you find the full version, clipping on the back, most unimportant, you would find the following. So she was Stephanie Landon. She grew up in a home without a father. With my mother and her partner, I essentially had entirely female influence. Okay, so she's got 2 moms.
Okay.
She is a distant cousin of the Roottrees. Her mother, Carolyn, a local artist who has appeared on the front page of the Butler County Times in the past, has often come out opposed to the corporation's policy regarding deforestation of the
indigenous
trees to expand their maple farms. Unlike my mother, I am not a fighter. I just want to bring love to the world. Okay.
So, let's go back to the board.
So she's
a distant relative.
God, who knows where that is though. But she's Stephanie Landon. Oh, guardian adopted. Oh, maybe?
Yeah, it looks about right.
Because they had a kid, and then the kid was adopted by...
Yeah.
It's probably here.
My only other thought was that red area, but I don't think that's it either.
Think you think maybe he had... No, she's a distant cousin. That would be an actual cousin if it was in this line. Yeah, because she would be an actual cousin, I think, if she was here. I think it's here. I think maybe this is Caroline.
Yeah.
Okay. Caroline.
Sweet.
KM.
Caroline.
That's yep, KM. Oh god, back here. Okay.
And now the daughter.
She's an artiste. And then the daughter
Top.
is Stephanie Landon. So, did she take the last name of her father or of her adopted mother? Landon. Mark. Okay, so she has the last name of... She is politician. Politics. And then she's married to...
That guy.
Oh god, I forgot his name already. Ryan Jones. Okay. So, Mark Landon. So, Caroline Morden. And she's been listed on here, supposedly. So, Caroline Morden. And I think there was a picture. Get out of here. There is! Okay. Put that there. Alright, and back here. Okay, local art installation, including one by Caroline Morden. There isn't much about Caroline as a person. This is mostly a listing of art in Butler County. She seems to get the top billing. Okay. As much as we symbolize social spit in the decision over the woman should be equal or something to protect. Okay, but the picture has been added.
So can we find Caroline Morden on the internet, or did we not find that?
One, I wonder if I can search. No, I can't search that. But maybe... Oh, no, that's Stephanie Jones. Caroline Morden. Few articles. She seems to be listed with a movement called P Flag. Alright, what's P Flag? Organization from the 70s. Parents and friends of lesbians and gays. Well, we already figured that one out. I just wanted to know who she was married to.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know who she's married to.
Like, who's the lady?
So maybe if I put in Stephanie Landon instead?
Maybe.
Instead of Jones, put Landon? No. What about the husband, Mark Landon? Or the ex-husband? Nope.
Oh, what if we put...
Oh, maybe she has...
I was gonna say, maybe...
No, probably not. Oops. I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, God. What if we looked up the names of, like, Mark Landon in that publication? Or the periodicals? In Butler County Times, yeah.
Okay, Mark. Nope. What if I search her last name? Nope, it just goes back to this.
Yeah.
Mother Caroline, local artist. Yeah, but when we looked up the mom didn't
home without a
have.
father. Remember the purposes, female influence.
Yeah, but nothing special from that point
Unless
on.
you want to type in P flag there.
I guess we could try. P flag. Nope. Nothing in the Times. Oh, that just takes us to this. Okay, I see. Okay, so it's from the 70s. There's not much detail about her other than she was a distant relative of some kind. Okay. And she's, you know, yeah, the question is
Yeah, it's who's who.
we know Ernest is in this one, but now we know Ernest as a child. But we also know he's a Madison, which maybe changes something.
Yeah, maybe.
Since he's a Madsen. Well, we know obviously with these two, the dad is the Roottree, where the dad is wife is a Roottree for him, since his last name is.
Yeah.
Is there another Jacob and Chris is the only other two.
Well, we have him as Chris. So I
No,
guess
he's Clark.
Oh, Clark? Oh.
He's Clark. I think his name is gone because we checked it off. And thank you for the love. See, either he has a kid. There's a high chance he has a kid.
Oh, yeah, because that kid.
So there's a chance that either his dad is Chris or his dad is Jacob, or his kid is Chris or Jacob. Is probably what it is, because I'm assuming...
Can we look up either of those?
He's a Roottree. I'm assuming he's a Roottree, because that's how the last name continues on for some of them, but not for, like, the daughter and maybe... No, because this would... Yeah, the Roottree would have to be...
Oh, excuse me.
The Roottree here... Yeah. So both of these Roottrees are ladies. Unless this is a completely different person and he's here.
Maybe.
So who also is starred? Because there's a starred person here. I guess we can finally like try to search some of these guys. Because Lauren and Gwen. Old films that are not available on VHS. The site is not very well organized and the search is broken. Okay. Gwen Roottree is somewhat well-known actress who was active in the 1950s. Okay. Gwen was the granddaughter of Roottree and that founded the company. Okay, so she shouldn't have been named Roottree, but her father took her mother's famous name. So yeah, she's the granddaughter. She's the granddaughter of... I would like to see the picture. Oh, she's pretty.
Oh, no.
Okay. It's because she was a actress. Okay, so yeah, she has to be Clark's. She's got to be Clark's mom. Okay. Gwen.
I'm just dying over here.
door. And she married I don't know who. But
Clark or Jacob or Clark or whatever Chris.
So what I'm guessing here is this is a woman. Because the husband took her name. That's how the root tree continued.
Oh.
That's what we learned from her. If she's the famous one that's tied here, probably. Unless she's the famous one here. I guess she could be here or here, though.
Well, if we can figure out 3 people.
Yeah, okay. So it feels like she's probably the mother, but I could be wrong. Red. Sure, yeah, whatever that name is.
Yeah, nope.
Man, he must have taken after his father.
Elias Herring?
Appointed judge and politician who earned his nickname, ironically, because he was the ambassador to Ireland for only about 6 days. Okay. He served people condemned is the shortest term in history. A few days after he was appointed, he was heard disparaging his position and the Irish people. He then tried to run for the state senate. He claimed to be related to the Roottree Candy Company in newspaper ads, but it came out that the last name was merely a coincidence, and he defeated in a landslide.
The name was just a coincidence.
Is there a... Okay, so he has to be one of these guys then.
Yeah, or...
He's gotta be like...
Yeah. Maybe the...
But in all rights, it's not a coincidence. He actually is a root tree, though. Like... he's just... Interesting.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait. No, that's been crossed out. It's not real.
It's a red herring.
It's not real. Kenny, you have so many mods at this point, you could assign a viewer to each of them. Well, only like... I have altogether...
You have myself?
5? 4. 5.
You have...
Jess. I have you and Jess, and then I brought in Lunos, and now I've brought in Nerf. I think that's it.
4.
4. Yeah, there's like 15 people. There's 15 people here right now, and there's only 3 mods. You might be seeing the bots that have to be modded for them to function.
Yeah.
They might be showing up as mods. Yep, each of us get 4 people to babysit.
Yep.
And Wind is not really doing much moderating right now.
I am helping. Like,
okay, so that was a red herring.
But if I have to come in, if I have to step in, I will. Don't make me step in, chat.
I'm not a baby, Lunos. Okay, so Lauren Roottree, a distant relative of the Roottree sisters, is known for her book A Life Between Wars. According to the website of famous authors in the early 1960s, Lauren released a few romantic novels under her married name, Lauren Rafferty.
Okay.
Wait, never mind. I think I found the mother.
Of Rafferty.
I think I found the mother.
Well then, let's...
Never mind. The hot lady is not the mother. Oh, when her publisher learned she had been keeping diaries about her famous family, they insisted she release them under her original name, Lauren Roottree, to take advantage of the notoriety. Okay. In the diary in 1965, A Life Between Wars spans the ultimate death of her husband in World War II to coping with the post-war world as a young widow and mother, as well as her perspectives on changing times and societies of all through the entries into the Vietnam. Okay. Her publisher re-released her romance novel under the name of Lauren Roottree. Romance in Court, which gained popularity. Okay. She is retired. But we have a whole bunch of books we can maybe look at. But Lauren Rafferty, never mind. So can I Google Lauren Rafferty then?
Maybe.
Okay, it just sends back to this. Okay.
Yeah, A Life Between Wars.
Is real life between wars? Okay, so we need to find. Fine. What is her name? Okay, there we go. As soon as we hit a jackpot here, the book is occasionally taught in schools. You even find a hardcover edition. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, there is so much stuff printing right now. Holy moly, we really did find the jackpot.
Don't mind us. Chat is just...
What are you guys doing? What is happening? I can't even scroll up. It won't let me scroll up. All I see is, thumbs up? What is happening?
We were talking about how...
It won't let me scroll up. Look, I keep scrolling up and it just keeps me taking me back. There we go. I broke it.
So yeah, and then Luna's saying she has to babysit.
Fine, I'll go fingerprint the wall.
Finger paint the wall?
Oh, finger paint the...
I said go for it.
I'm gonna go light something on fire. You said go for it. Don't threaten me with a good time.
And now everyone's on fire.
Yep, now everyone's on fire. Okay.
New picture.
Okay. So Lauren Roottree, and I'm assuming that might be her husband?
Yeah.
She was the granddaughter of Ellis and Gwyn on her father's side. Her mother's family was called the Cossels, but she hardly ever mentions them. Was the head lawyer of the Roottree Candy Company. Okay, so the dad is a lawyer. Okay. Never mind, she's over here somewhere.
So...
it's this lady? She is Lauren Roottree. She is retired. Okay, can't put that. Okay, author. Then. Oh!
Well done!
Well done! Okay, so what was the other two? Hey! Okay, we got Stephanie and Caroline right. And we did...
A few others.
Do some other things.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's time for your headlines. Once an hour, every hour, on the 45. It's a bizarre development to an already tragic tale. In the wake of the accident that took his life, some of Carl Roottree's belongings have apparently gone missing. Most notably, a framed photo of the Roottree family from the mid-1970s that Carl had on his office wall. We interviewed a local psychologist about who would do such a thing and why. For that article,
whoever.
search online for WRTD News. Again, that's WRTD.
WRTD News. Let's go.
Ma'am, it sounds like you stole this artwork that you gave me. I'm just saying.
Go to the WRTD News.
Okay. WRTT News? TD News. Is
which is why I wanted to do. That's the reason why I wanted to get that done as soon as possible.
Yeah, I didn't want to forget the stupid thing, so I was like, keep that in your brain. Let me do this thing. Also, I don't like that it just says welcome to the chat room. What just broke?
Well, when you were trying to scroll up, it broke, so...
Oh, we did have some drop frames, too, so something broke for a second.
Oh, boy.
Hopefully it wasn't the stream and just in general broke for a second. Oh, you know, since it said that, let me double check. Oh, we're good. Everything's fine. Okay. Investigative jazz radio station during the news segment at 45 minutes on an hour. They have been talking about the plane crash. The most recent hour, they also talked about a picture taken from Carl's office after the plane crashed and promised an interview online with a psychologist. During the interview, you done yet?
Yeah, sorry.
Poor Wind had to blow his nose, sorry. If it got picked up.
Sickness and allergies don't mix.
He didn't warn me, he just wandered away.
I'm sorry.
This means it will likely someone close to the family who was aware of the photo's history and wanted to save it. The psychologist, however, also goes on to posit that the culprit had an alternate agenda, especially because nobody in the family has come forward to say that they have it in their possession. Below's article says, don't believe their lies. This is just another instance of the Roottree curse being a real true thing. I bet you Carl was murdered and the picture had evidence on it. Oopsies. We stole that? Or well, someone stole it for us and gave it to us.
Okay, so who's the husband?
Okay, so the father was a lawyer.
Oh. Lawyer.
And obviously he was a Roottree, but we don't know.
Don't know which one yet.
Yeah, we don't know which one yet. First generation of children. Okay. Next generation, Lauren's generation, the free spirits, the generation after Lawrence, including her son. Okay. The first generation of children, Lauren's father was in that generation. Okay, yeah. Her husband, Jacob. So, Jacob. Refugee.
John, Jacob, Jane.
And she will have another picture at some point.
We have a bunch of new pictures.
Did I miss something here? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
There's more evidence.
There's a whole bunch more to this. Okay. The whole house has been sick over the weekend. Still sick, but at least it's dying down now. Yeah, we've just had it for the last month. It's just cycling its way through. Below are notes and observations. Okay. So this is the diary of life between wars, which is the focus. Okay. Yeah. So Jacob died and she had to raise Clark alone. Then we have entry called Complaints from Lauren, Rootree's diary, written in 1953. The entry seems to be focused on Lauren's family member Gwen, who is on the notable Rootree's list. Okay, so Gwen. The Gwen, it's just a Gwen. It seems everyone has something to complain about. Gwen was an only child, complained of loneliness. I told her that being expected to watch after 3 younger brothers didn't feel like a blessing, but it fell on deaf ears. During the summer, where I went to stay with her and Aunt Margot, I hoped she would be the sister I never had, and that I would do the same for her. I even tried to dye my hair blonde to fit in with the 2 of them. What a mess. But she just complained. To her, I was the lucky cousin. Okay, so Gwen's a cousin. So yeah. Gwen is off to the side somewhere. Okay. The little neighbor dog is getting picked up.
How does the neighbor dog get picked up, but Rusty is like right next to you, screaming?
Well, we have the gain up right now to help us, like, them hear us. Maybe I need to turn the gain down a little bit. Maybe it's too high.
Oh, I think we're good now. Because...
Man, the echo. I might need to fix the gain, maybe? The gain might be too high. Let's turn it down a smidge. Does that... I don't know if that's gonna do anything.
Sorry, Misty, we had to close the window.
Hello?
Hi.
I don't know if that's any better or worse. I don't know what's it done.
I don't know.
Have I ruined everything, guys?
Everything is also awful.
No one's saying anything. No one's letting us know.
Nope.
Can you sit back down? Is there a reason you're just standing there?
Yes.
You're making me uncomfortable. Please. Please sit down.
I don't want.
I don't like you just hovering over me. It's weird.
Want to sit down.
Do we still sound okay, or did I just like make us really quiet? Chat.
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 Chat. They've all decided to go completely silent. I love this. You guys are like constantly talking when I'm looking away. You sound fine. You're kind of quiet. God damn it, Puck. Like everyone's like, you're good. And then Puck's like, nah, you're quiet. Now I don't know if he's trying to pull my leg or not. I feel like Puck's just fucking with me. Because I'm still in, like, the yellow. Like, I'm still up there. I'm gonna take Creation. Creation wouldn't lie to me. I trust Creation more than Puck.
You're talking.
Wait, you're talking. Okay, you guys are just mean. Am I actually really that quiet? Do I could always bring it closer, actually. We could counteract it by me bringing it closer. I can hear you both still. Okay, good. I can never trust Chevy or Puck. It's what I'm hearing.
I like how one of the people who says I can hear you fine, she hasn't figured it out yet.
Oh, it's because you said you...
Yeah. There's two people trolling you.
Oh, just God painted my asses. Like, Jesus.
Anyway, before the little puppy started joining us.
Yeah, before the puppy started barking its head off,
he just wanted to join our stream.
Alright, so yeah, so Gwen is a cousin. We learned that. Glamorous life while I was stuck here with Clark. I must admit, seeing her everywhere contributes to my unhappiness. Her visage stares at me from... even now from my coffee table. She gets to be in the starlet. Tales of... Oh, okay. So she's the famous Gwen. Right. Okay. Yeah. Gwen's the famous lady. She's the first Roottree woman to do anything other than be a housewife, and I'm jealous. If it were not a single mother, I could have made my own way in the world. But I'm off topic. A girl with all the luck in the world was jealous of me. And now, though I have been undoubtedly burdened... Just fucking... Shut up!
Oh no.
Ah!
Oh no, what did you do?
It's just really loud. Was raised a child without worry, unlike countless other widows. Okay, so Gwen being the famous lady. Dynasty from Lauren Rootree's diary, written in 1958. It focuses on the day her grandfather Ellis announced he would step down as president in the meeting to determine his successor. Okay, so who's number 2 president? I wish I had been on the fly on the wall today. Clancy told me that everyone got quite heated. Granddad was furious none of his sons would take over as president, but that's what he gets for holding on to it for so long. With architects, preachers, and lawyers, no one's got time for candy. Okay, so the preacher is one of the brothers.
Okay.
So an architect, a preacher, and the lawyer. And we already know who the lawyer is. Because that was her father, was the lawyer. So with the 5 pieces refusing to step up, it came down to us next gen.
Oh, so it skipped.
The names, the 5 pieces, the names, they're all the first, probably initials of the kids. Okay.
Yeah.
So the next gen. So all 1, 2, 3, and 4. No, 2, 3. Yeah, 2 and 3 are all in the second gen then. And 4 and 5, I don't know. Argued that the length of the company should stay within the branch of the family since we still have the Roottree name. I'm not even sure Clancy would have wanted it, but he was the one who volunteered. Okay, so Clancy volunteered to do it?
Guess?
Instead, it ended up going to Zach. Never mind. Even though his surname doesn't match the candy, he is the firstborn son of the firstborn 5-piece. I'm not sure how that's relevant to running a company, but Granddad had always a very particular view when it came to his bloodline. So pretty much none of the daughters got to have a chance to be...
So the firstborn son.
The firstborn son, his son, Zach, became number 2 president. Ask Clancy if it ever came up that a woman could take over. After all, Angie's older than Zach, and I'm the oldest of all of us. But he just laughed. I'll never forget the cuss words Pop used when he told Ma it wouldn't go to us. Mother, ever the quick-witted. At the least, the catty remarks countered back. Maybe they wanted it to be the only member of the family who looks like the sample. He looks like he samples the product.
Oh.
Alright, so Zach is heavy, is what we're hearing. That's rude.
Mom's like, oh, they gave it to the fat kid.
Yeah, it's like, damn, that's rude. An entry entitled Sam from Lauren Roottree's diary, written in 1963. From a previous entry, you learned that Ellis Roottree had given in to his mother and announced that Sam, an
obscure
relative, was to be included in family gatherings. Gwyneth had been pushing to include Sam for quite some time. Lauren writes, "Why Sam? I have many distant relatives I've never met. After all, Granny had sisters and Granddad had a brother or 2. But I was told to trim their branches from the family tree. So why is Sam special? Nothing adds up. And I'm not the only one to realize it. Angie summoned all of the next gen to a secret meeting in Zach's office. Gwen's in Paris, but the rest of us, including the Miracles boys, spent ages trying to unravel the mystery. None of us had even met Sam until Uncle Junior's wedding to Passy last year at the reception. When I asked who Sam was, Pop shushed me and said it was complicated." Clancy swore he saw Sam working alongside the farm hands, EC and John, when he used to drive past the old Anderson farm on his way to work. Upon hearing that, Zach checked the records and managed to confirm all 3 are on the books. Ellie, Miracle's youngest, not my brother, even chimed in. Apparently, when he was riding his mini bike alongside the farm a few weeks ago, Sam gave him some old tools and taught him how to make the bike's engine faster. None of us think that proper for a multitude of reasons, but Ellie seemed thrilled. At the end of the day, nothing explains why an outsider who has cozied into the family affairs, especially one who worked on the farm of all places, would ever happen to blood is thicker than syrup. Why is Granddad making an exception now? Because Granddad seems to have had an affair, is what it sounds like. Or one of the sons had an affair with one of the hands.
One of the kids had an affair.
Yeah. All right, so Clark. So now Clark is getting married, and in my opinion, far too young. He's barely 18, for God's sakes, and Danelle isn't much older. Wait, so what's her face isn't first? It isn't Jane first, it's Danelle?
I don't...
But openly confronting them would be a hypocrite because we were married at 16. Clark is the rest of his generation is a free spirit. What else do you call a group of kids growing up with money than more money than any one person could spend? They all inspire to be musicians and artists and dancers and all sorts of nonsense. The only one who has any discipline is Carl, but that's because Pops forced Clancy to send him to the academy. Clancy is Carl's parent, I'm guessing. Maybe he isn't getting old, but our generation was never so bad. My brothers all seem to pursue paths of knowledge, and most rebellious thing any of us has ever did was to bring home someone who would be illegal to marry if we lived anywhere south of the Pennsylvania. Pop seemed to have gotten over it because Edward is set to take over his department once he retires.
Yeah.
Okay. That is a lot. I'm confoozled.
That is a lot of information.
Agile has started, so we will have to wait. Oh, man. I am confused. Okay.
Yeah.
So Clancy.
Clancy. Oh no, is it Clancy Edward or Clancy Jr.? Well, it's probably Clancy. I don't know.
Somebody's doing this to us.
Here's a junior. Like, god damn it.
Yeah. So it's like, man, I thought we were getting somewhere. And then like, oh no, there's a Clancy Jr. and a Clancy Edward. Fuck me, I guess.
We need to figure out who the kids are of the original parents. That might help us, but I don't know.
Alright, well, we've learned Jane is here.
Oh, good.
And this is Frank's.
Okay.
So they did have a child.
Who is?
Okay, yeah, there's no more Larookses. So probably Chris? We have no idea who Chris is.
Do we have a picture of Jane?
I don't think so. I don't think the Larookses had images. Oh, the ads are done.
Ad jail is over.
So, God, all this information is just like going in. So we knew Clancy.
It's going in one ear, out the other.
Clancy has to be Carl's father, but we are not sure what Clancy. There's a Clancy Jr., I guess. But where were we? Yeah, all the boys are pursuing, other than the one that wanted to marry someone that would not have been illegal to marry, which I'm pretty sure is where the African American comes from in the images.
Yeah.
That's obviously that brother who married an African American. As for me, my first published book, Swashbuckle My Heart, is based on the pirate stories I used to invent with Jacob when we were walking in the woods after school. I think he'd be proud that Clark and I are carrying on his name. Even my cousins are doing well. Zach's not as bad of a president after all, and his sister seems to be doing a good job raising her twins. Gwen is Gwen, but at least she came out of the divorce with her head held high. She's divorced. She even told us that she might come home next year to meet her kids. Okay, Gwen is divorced. She's this one.
Okay.
And this marker is probably because they're estranged. She's estranged from her kids.
Ooh.
So this is movie star.
Actor. Gwen.
I don't think we have... Yeah, I don't know who she married. Don't know who her kids are. She might meet her kids, but the free spirits in any other family, they'd end up on the streets, even Clark. Okay, well, that's... Clark is doing things. I guess he did do music for a bit.
Who's the pirate?
Alright, these are the 5 pieces.
Oh,
The
so these are
picture-
the kids.
Yeah,
Okay.
these are the kids. The picture was famous in our house. Pop even had it framed. That's him on the left.
Pop's on the left?
Her father, I guess. It was taken in 1935 to celebrate the move to a new warehouse that Ellie Jr. designed. Angie and I both wanted to be in the photo since Miracle was in it, and the 3 of us were all about the same age. We were told only the 5 pieces, which really didn't go over well, to say the least. Eventually, I suppose I stopped the tantrum, and they posed me in front of the camera with Mr. Morgan, was there. Okay, so maybe in the back? No. Who was there with Aunt Gwendolyn. I found out years later that they never took a second photo. Okay, so they posed her, but they never actually took the photo.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know that one of the 5 is Miracle. So she's either this lady or this lady.
Let's see.
3 of us were all about the same age.
Miracle is going to be the kid then, the eye patch.
Yeah. Because Miracle was a child. Okay. Ellie. Okay.
Time for
Okay.
arson.
Pistol on Carl's license to mention that it'd be okay. WTR. Yeah, we looked at that. Well, I guess we never did look up this news alert.
Oh.
Can we look up the news alert? I don't know if we could look
From
up
the
news
radio?
alert. No, from the TV.
Oh.
I don't even think to look at that. But maybe not. Maybe it's not. Oh my goodness.
Oh, boy.
What have I not looked at? This. Okay.
Start
The
taking
next
pictures.
generation. Okay.
So I'm guessing the guy on the left is Zach.
Yeah, that is obviously Zach.
Who's president number 2, I guess?
Yeah. An attempt to recapture the spirit of the 5 pieces photo with our generation. For old time's sake, we gathered on the warehouse floor. I wanted Ellie to stand all the way to the left, since to me he looked a lot like Pops did in the old one. But I was outvoted by my brothers. They insisted the 4 of us stand together, so we all clumped in the middle, and I let everyone filter in behind or in front of us. The only one too good to make an appearance was Gwen. Grandma insisted we include Sam, even if we didn't want to. None of us understood why, including Sam. I also didn't think it was fair Miracle made it in, since he's technically a 5-piece. I guess my inner child still holds a grudge after all these years. Okay, so Miracle's in this as well.
Yeah, so he's probably going to be...
Probably the one with the... Because he had a thing over one eye, right?
Well, I think that was just kid being a kid, but I don't know.
Okay. I just wondered if he maybe was the one in the sunglasses then.
I mean, he could
Like
still
maybe, yeah.
But at the same time, the one of the sunglasses has a rainbow tie. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what Miracle is like. Is one of them got some like weird eye thing going on? No. Okay, well that was that.
But that could still be Miracle. Being what's eccentric?
Yeah. There's some weird things about Miracle. I'm guessing he's Miracle,
because he's going to be one of the 5.
Yeah, who's... Yeah, Miracle Jr.
Oh, Miracle Jr.
Doesn't go into his full name, as is shortened to Miracle Jr. Miracle Jr. is a Oh, so he's the,
Oh, televangelist. Oh, boy.
Hi, Lilani! You did make it!
Hello! We are playing a game that is similar to the Golden Idol.
Gotta go. Alright, Chevy, have a good day!
See you later.
Hosted an impromptu paella cake party, so I had to pay attention. Alright, so he's probably the whatchamacallit. Miracle Network, he used to show the air in local television stations. Okay, according to the website Clergy Watch, he was exposed and subsequently charged with a conspiracy to defraud the public in 1979.
Yeah.
When he claimed to heal someone in a wheelchair. The news exposed revealed that his wife, Edith's sister was in disguise. They also claimed that Edith had a bit of a checkered past herself, but doesn't clarify.
Yeah, that sounds about right. For,
okay.
Evangelicals. Duck cannon.
Guess we could try the Miracle. Did the duck cannon not work? I didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear anything either. I don't think the duck cannon worked.
I'd even checked it when the thing broke. Oh, this is the wrong one.
That's the wrong one.
I'm not supposed to be here. This one. It did unconnect at some point. Damn it.
Alright, hold on.
Oh. I was just gonna make it happen.
Oh, okay. You go ahead and make it happen.
Oh, not how I want. No, nope. Nope. There we go. Wah! I fixed it. Free ducky cannon. To fix the oops. To fix the oops.
Sorry about that, Chevy.
Alright, we got a picture. Miracle Network. So this is probably the picture of Miracle Roottree. Arrived so late in his mother's life that the doctor swore he would never survive his first year. His mother and father, Ellis and Gwyneth, named him Miracle because they thought he was impossible. He's younger than his brothers by 14 years. With a birth that late, the final child of the generation was nearly torn apart by countless health problems. But still, with the power of God on his side, he persevered. The triumph over complications and even regained his sight to spread the healing word of the Almighty. Okay, so he had sight issues. 23 years later, Miracle Roottree Jr. arrived and became famous family's second vessel for a higher power. At 18, he unburdened himself with the Roottree name and took his father's testimony to a new level. Via the power of television. Okay. And we got a picture to go with it.
Yeah, can we go... So is that...
So this might be a picture of his father.
Oh, they're wearing the rainbow tie.
Mm-hmm.
So
that rainbow tie was Miracle.
Yeah. So...
Okay. So Junior is here. There we go. Junior is here. Miracle Junior.
Yeah.
And then Miracle.
I don't think that's... don't think that's him.
Yeah, no, that's him.
Is it?
Because Junior is the one that has the star, but Miracle was the son of these guys.
There's extra pictures.
Yeah, but I can't put them in. He is... Can I put the television version? No.
Televangelist. Con artist?
Con... Nope. What is it called? What are those... What is that called?
Preacher.
Preacher. There we go. They were both preachers, I think. Okay.
Because I think...
Miracle Third and his wife Nicole are said to be the young pastors. Okay. So Miracle 3...
Third, which
Third.
I think is...
Miracle the Third is the son.
Ooh.
We don't have his picture just yet, I don't think.
No, we do.
And Nicole. I assume Smith.
But we do have his picture. Ooh. Preacher, not pastor.
Do you have his picture?
Yeah, it's that top one on the right.
Oh, it's this one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we have another picture for the grandfather, the father of the first miracle.
Yes.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice.
Ah.
Nice.
Booyah! Oh,
Oh no.
the phone's ringing. But I feel like this sounds a little quiet. It's bothering me. I would like the speech.
That's speech. Uh-oh.
Oops.
So, you may have heard the news. Some of Carl's things have gone missing. That includes the pictures and mail I brought you earlier. I promise I didn't steal it. But I did borrow it. I'll return it once we're done. Let me deal with my family in the meantime. Oh, I guess that means I've officially confessed.
Yeah, who are you?
I'm a Roottree.
I kind of assumed that. Are
Yeah,
you,
but-
what's her face? Are you Lauren?
Which
I
one are
assure
you?
you I have a reasonable explanation for the secrecy. I'm about to do something big the family doesn't approve of.
Oh, good.
If you could just wait a little bit longer, I'll tell you more. In person. I'll return after 15 more blood relatives.
Great. Okay, can I finish what I was doing?
Yeah, so
before I
go
forget?
up.
Okay.
So it's
That one.
Yes.
I don't know who his spouse was.
I don't even know who his second kid was.
Yeah, I didn't know he had 2 kids. I've only heard of the one. Notable Roottree. Yep. Notable Roottree. Third is in wife Nicole.
Yeah. So what's the other? Miracle Third.
Notable?
Well, yeah. Unless we want to look up these names.
Yeah, let's try to do like Miracle the Third. Nope. Miracle. I guess we could just try Roottree in general again.
Yeah.
Nope. This is what we read already. It says there's like 3 things that we could get from this.
Nicole.
Maybe the 3 generations of Miracle?
Well, yeah.
Because it is a flyer for a thing. Okay, it is quite bare bones, but it has... American Tree arrived late. Okay, no, this is the same thing. Never mind. Yeah, I guess maybe we could search her name, Nicole something.
Nicole Smith.
Nicole Smith.
Yeah, I think that was the name we went with. But
Oh, I
that
don't know
might
if we're
not.
gonna fucking... Nicole Smith. Nope.
Well, do we have anything else that's new?
Okay, this is just telling us about the new thing. Okay. We've got all these done. Okay, we did whatever it was for that.
Watchman of the Year.
There's something here. Brenda. Right. We still haven't figured out... We haven't figured out a lot, to be honest.
Yeah.
So a miracle.
Ooh. Someone had top secret information.
You can open this envelope after the whole family tree has been filled in. It has 2 names that must be typed in manually. The clues are obscure, have potentially hidden in the past, and may even require some leaps in logic. Try to keep an eye out for any inconsistencies.
Okay.
Interesting.
I feel like the red
alright.
thread means secret or unknown.
Yeah. The red strings normally have... So, like, she does not communicate with her children.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I feel like the diary entries are probably going to be our biggest bet here, yeah.
Probably.
Like, double checking here. Really 2 things from rolling down in the city? How is that possible?
Going on down to the city. No. You want to listen to it again? Is that what?
Oh
is that
God,
why
please
you brought
no.
it up?
No, don't want to do that.
What? You don't want to listen to it
Don't want to do that. Okay. All right, so we learned. Oh, it did. Okay,
But they have a picture.
that is not his picture, I guess.
Yeah. I mean,
This guy.
hey, we just went with the guy who looked like the biggest douchebag. But
Maybe him? Because she wasn't blonde. But is he the picture?
can you throw in both pictures? Like that one and the one next to it? Like, will that work? Yeah.
We can, hilariously, we can.
So if
we
we figure it
could.
out, so if we figure out something, it'll tell us if one of those is the right
It would tell
one.
us, yeah. It would tell us if one of those 2 is right. Yeah, that is actually what would happen. Jeez, okay. Okay, so let's go back to here. Yeah, Clark was getting married. That's where we got the Danelle from. We know that Clancy sent Carl to the academy. So we know a Clancy, which I assume must be Clancy Jr. Unless... No. Yeah, he's probably Clancy Jr. Then maybe this is Clancy Edward? Maybe this is like Clancy Jr. and this is Clancy Edward?
Maybe.
Maybe Clancy Edward was the lawyer and he went by Edward? And we have Clancy Jr. here. Because when she's talking about Pop, she's talking about him. My brothers all seem to pursue paths of knowledge. The most rebellious thing any of us ever did was bring home someone to be... It would be illegal to marry if it was anywhere else. Okay.
What does that mean? Like...
That she was African American. We've already figured that one out.
Oh.
We already figured that one out. It was that she was African American. What was this lady's name again? God, this lady. What is your name? Lauren.
Lauren Roottree.
Okay, it doesn't care for us to know that. Okay. Yeah, Zach is whatever cousin. His sister seems to be doing a good job raising her twins. So Zach has a sister who has twins. So Zach was her cousin. And Zach's sister has twins.
Where?
Well, it obviously can't be him. So it has to be over here. Which that doesn't help us because they both... Damn it! Yeah, Zach has to be over here. Zach is one of these two.
Okay.
And then his sister who has twins. So they're over here. Zach and his sister are over there. Gwen is Gwen. But the free spirits and like any other family, they would end up in the streets. Shitty thing to say. Sam. Lauren Rootree's diary in 1963. Previous entry learned I had given his wife and announced that Sam, an obscure relative, was to be included in family gatherings. Gwyneth had been pushing for... So Gwyneth had been the one pushing for it. And parents, Zach, including the Miracles boys. So they're both boys. Until Uncle Junior.
Uncle Junior.
None of us had met Sam until Uncle Junior's wedding to Pasty. Pasty?
Patsy.
Patsy?
Patty.
Patty? Whatever her name is.
I think Patsy is like a nickname.
Junior name. Okay, Uncle Junior. So her uncle was a junior.
Oh.
Married.
Yeah.
Okay.
Patsy.
So.
Oh no.
There's no Patsy.
Which one's Patricia? Pete. But Uncle Junior.
Yeah, Ellis Jr. That's his name.
Yeah. So, Patty. Which Patty?
Do they tell us the last name? No. And
So,
Pop shushed me and said it was complicated. Clancy swore he saw Sam working alongside.
I think you have the name and title backwards in the library search.
Oh, did I accidentally flip-flop them? I might have flip-flopped them.
Creation is,
Oh! Clancy swore. Clancy being Clancy Jr. probably. Because Pop, she maybe would have just called it... Okay, yeah. Yes, because Clancy is her brother.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let me check that. Did I...
Yes.
I did! Oh, my bad. I don't know why I want it to be the other way. Oh, it still didn't work.
Nothing relevant.
Nothing relevant is the answer to the question. But thank you for letting me know I flip-flopped them. I think I keep accidentally doing that. So I wonder if Sam is in here.
Or if that is Sam.
I don't know, because it's Gwyneth, I'm assuming grandmother is the one pushing it.
Yeah.
Uncle Junior's wedding to Patsy last year. So who knows which Patsy that is? Guess we could just put a Patrice here. What are we thinking? Is it Jones? Is it... What are we thinking?
I guess click one. We'll find out.
We'll just put one, I guess. Okay. So we know we have the picture of the 5.
Yeah, so...
Oh. Which is...
Right there.
This one. So... One is her father, one is... He's... Ellie Jr. He's probably the one in the middle. So this is probably...
Top right?
This one?
Yeah, that was the one you were
So
pointing
this would have been her dad. Would have been him. Obviously we had him. We have a young version of him, but we can't put that over there.
Yeah.
Maybe the blonde is here because the
Yeah, that's what I'm
daughter's
thinking.
blonde. So maybe it's like that.
Wait, so what's... Oh, yeah. We have the picture at the time.
We're saying this is maybe the pictures. But obviously we don't have enough combination here.
Yeah.
Well, he was architect, wasn't he?
Oh.
Hey, okay, I think maybe that picture was right. The boys were correct, at least. The boys were correct, at least. Nice, okay. Oh, we were right with the Patrice. It was the right one.
Yay!
Nice.
We did it.
Okay, the boys were right. Obviously, we don't even know what the ladies' names are, so.
We don't know what their occupation is either.
Because we got the 2 M's, right? No. So one of them... Well, let's be honest, they're probably housewives.
Yeah, we don't know their names either. And the oldest
There's so
one,
many, yeah.
The oldest
Well, there's
one's gonna
only
be on
one
the left.
M. There is only one M. Because there's 2 M's. Miracle being the second M when it came to the 5.
What was the, if we go back...
God, where is the stupid candy thing?
Yeah, the candy thing. Nope, not that one.
Not this one. The original. Because obviously we know
So,
now...
G-E-C-E-M-M.
So G-E-C-E-M. And then Miracle, obviously. So
Yeah.
probably one of the ladies is the Mata whatever or something.
Yeah.
There was one M left.
Who's G? Can we go to the the board?
Yeah.
So G. So what's his name? E.
E.
G E.
This is
C-E.
C-E.
It's an order.
Okay.
So she's gonna be, her first name's gonna be a G.
Root. What do we got for G?
Gwendolyn.
Gwendolyn is the only G. Maybe she's the Gwendolyn.
Maybe.
Play off of her mother's name.
And then.
And there's a high chance that she's the M.
We have to.
Oh, yeah, I have to do Roottree first, sorry. Because there was one M. Margalite. And they're probably housewives. Being the time period. Okay. Because I think they said he took on her last name, and that's why she has the last name.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that's how that happened.
So the question is,
where
who is that?
he doesn't have the last name. or something like that. One of the husbands took on the other's last name.
Right.
I know that much. Sam. Yeah. Ellis had given in to his wife and announced that Sam, an obscure relative, was to be included in the family gatherings. So the wife wanted it to be done. So Sam's got something to do with something. They don't know why. Announced that he would be stepping down, and he was furious that none of the sons wanted to take over because the architect, preacher, and lawyer. And obviously the other two are just like housewives and they don't matter. They are not mattering in the part of the 5. I'm not sure Clancy would have wanted it, but he was the one that volunteered, except Zach was the one that ended up taking it over.
Yeah.
I asked Clancy if it ever came up that a woman could take over. After all, Angie is older than Zach, and I'm the oldest of all. But he just laughed. So... I'll never forget the curse words Pop used when he told Mom it wouldn't go to us. Okay. Aunt Margot. And we got this right.
Yeah.
Margot is her.
Yeah.
Ooh, do they talk about the husband at all? I almost tried to dye my hair blonde to match. Stuck with here. She's Scarlett telling tales of Glenn World, kissing the likes of Harrison Lane and Wild Bill Williams. She's the first Roottree woman to do anything other than be a housewife, and I'm jealous.
Did we look at Harrison Lane and Wild Bill Williams?
No. We could. Does individual pages and searches. It was a television actor, Guys Like Us, and other films as large as Guys Like Us and the villains. Okay. Brought back protagonist. Did you know he married his high school sweetheart after they reunited at a movie premiere? Has no connections. It seems to be dead. Okay.
Okay. So.
But maybe Wild Bill Williams?
Wild B. Williams. Non-notable movies.
Wild Bill Williams was leading man in non-notable movies in the 1950s. He appeared in Adventure Fortune Favors the Grave. I think he's just he's a real person. Okay, so I think these are just real people.
Okay. So none of them could be married, possibly.
Yeah. All of the women up to that point had all been housewives. Even though she isn't a housewife, she's an author, so she's a big fat liar. She's a big fat liar because she is a author.
Yeah. Well, maybe,
obviously up
Gwen.
to that point, before she had written the diaries and all that. Okay. So
I'm gonna
that's
assume-
right. She's right.
I'll assume that Gwen became an actor before any of them were not housewives.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those we probably need one more and then those guys will lock into place.
Hopefully.
Since they were obviously housewives, but I just don't know who they... Okay, Yep, Jacob died. She was a great-granddaughter. Mother's family was called closest, but never mentions it. Her father was always referred to as Pop. He's the head lawyer of... Oh, we never looked at the Clance Trust.
Ooh.
Clancid Trust is a highly unusual corporate management after Clancy Edward Roottree, who was the son, a head lawyer Due to the unique nature is often brought online in discussions of financial matters and inheritance of the oddity. The company mandates that a fixed percentage of the profits are split every quarter amongst bank accounts representing the direct relatives of Ellis and Gwyneth. An account is created for each blood relative at birth and first accessible when they reach 18. The actual number has never been fully disclosed to the public, but due to the ever-increasing success of the company, it is a significant amount of money. The Clance Trust is known for being essentially impossible to get around due to many checks and balances written into it. Still, there have been a few situations in which the family members have tried to forcibly remove another member from the trust. Most details online are pretty vague since the matters are handled internally. The only information you discovered is from a university law school, which apparently had a guest lecturer about the Roottrees versus RR in 1994. While looking into the Clance Trust, you find often mentions of the 5-piece guarantee.
Can we...
Okay, well, I guess let's search that. It was Ellis's rope attempt to ensure that the Roottree Candy Company would remain a family business for eternity. In isolation, it's somewhat baffling. The yearly salary of the Roottree's president is always locked to the price of a single pack of 5 pieces. When the 5-piece guarantee went into effect, it was 25 cents a year. Now it is close to $4. Combined with the Clance Trust, however, it makes a bit more sense. Ellis wanted to ensure that only his direct relatives could afford to be president, and he knew that because of their passive income being tied to the profits of the company, they would have vested interest in keeping the company as profitable and successful as possible. Whether or not this was a smart or successful decision is widely debated, both online and in person. Okay.
All right. Can we
And then let's go back here, and we want to look at this thing.
There we go.
Okay, so there's very few actual details about this. The student had attended a lecture that wrote the following on a legal oddities website. From what you can tell, RR attempted to unsuccessfully to remove a fellow family member from the trust. It is said that RR attempted 2 arguments. First, the person in question was born out of wedlock, and second, they committed a significant crime against a fellow family member.
Oh.
Still, due to the ironclad wording of the Clance Trust, it was impossible to remove any direct descendant of Ellis Roottree without completely dissolving the trust. Interesting.
So RR...
We had to highlight here.
Born out of wedlock.
Oops.
RR attempted to remove a family member who was...
Attempted to remove family member.
From the trust.
From trust. Can I, like, fix that? No. Can I, like, highlight the rest of that? Nope. It just...
You have to...
You know, what if I just... Late note. Late note. Wait.
Oh, it's right there.
Okay. Okay, it's all good now. I fixed it. I fixed it so we don't lose this thing, because that's probably going to come in handy later, and we're going to have forgotten where that was.
Because that's probably about what's going on over on that left there.
Yeah, it must have something to do with what's going on over here. Since it was a direct family.
Yeah.
Alright, but it is almost 12 o'clock.
Yep.
And we've kind of gone through most of the things where next time we would just have to like deep dive back into it all and like reread through things. So that's perfect to have have forgotten and had a couple weeks in between.
God. Yeah, if we had started this before we had gotten sick.
Yeah, that would have sucked. It would have been like like so many weeks in between.
Okay.
Because
well, hopefully that doesn't happen again.
yeah. Because I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do anything next week, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. But it seemed like we maybe wouldn't be having anything next week, but we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. But this game is a lot of fun. It's one of those, like, yeah, just trying to, like, slowly figure it all out and take it. It definitely very much has that Obra Dinn, which I'm really enjoying.
Yeah.
I like games like this. We have to, like, kind of try to pull it all apart and figure it out. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And I'm back. And I'm functioning as a human. Tomorrow will be Warframe. We'll be doing some Warframe tomorrow, which is fun. Ooh, Viridian is streaming. Maybe we'll raid Viridian. He was playing Warframe. Hehehe. But yeah, we'll probably be doing that tomorrow because Lunas is still kind of sick, so we were like, that'd probably be the better test. We're less talking and having to use brain power.
Yeah.
So that's the idea for tomorrow. Is some Warframe. The love broke again. I give up.
Oh,
I give up. We're at the end of the stream. I give up.
Man.
Let's raid.
We gotta figure out.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
What would you click on?
I just stopped raids for the next hour, which is fine because I don't want anyone raiding me right now because I'm trying to leave.
We don't need to be raided.
All right. But thank you everyone for being here. We'll go do a raid to Viridian, and I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow for more fun and games.
We'll see you guys next time.
Yeah. I hope you all have a great day. It's great to be back. I'm glad we were able to do things again. And we'll hopefully play this next week, but if not, for sure the week after. For sure the week after, we're good.
Yep.
Alright. So I hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys next time. And mini duckies for the raid. Bye!
Bye!